Well, nice names. Are we playing with Mr. Mooten today? I don't know.
You walk into your local anime convention. A couple of chads walk up to you and say that anime is for fags. And in legal defense of your 2D waifu, you say,
Wow. What, I'll talk politics with anyone, Mike's fam. Oh my god. Where are my Lord's memers at? What the fuck are you doing in here?
What are you doing in here? It's fucking lonely in here.
Is it? God, fuck. Every time I come in here, I want to talk to a real human being. All I can find are fucking Britbongers. What the fuck? Oh, I'm just kidding, dude. Whoa. You okay? Senior Juice? Hello?
Yeah, you're bullying me.
I'm sorry. Wait, are you British?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can somebody translate? I have no idea what the fuck the senior juice guy is saying.
Can't be real, right?
Dude, these packs have started to come up, and it's really hard not to buy it. I don't know, it's called Super Bonus, and they have, like, Griffin cores, and Griffin chests, and Nostrus chests. Oh, shit.
Do you think they have, like,
though.
intelligent, dynamic, like, pack offerings?
Oh,
like,
they have to. Dude, I imagine the people that run the back end of this probably have so much fucking data. Oh, my God. Mobile games have to be, like, the perfect environment for testing out, like, marketing techniques and whatnot, no?
oh, hell yeah. Can you imagine, though? Like, it's like, oh, you're crafting this, like, one item and you don't have the shit for it?
Or like if you, or because they can tell anytime you open a screen. So like say you open a screen like 2 or 3 times on a thing, and you even click to see if you've got things to fuse or unfuse.
Oh shit!
I'm sure they could track that, and if you don't have the item, then like a bonus pack is put together or whatever.
Wait, no, the Monster Hunter shit, like, there's one piece you cannot get. It's like a 0.01% chance to get it. Like the lightning vial, you can't get that.
Oh well, this thing's got 40 of them in its pack, so.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, you have to actually kill the monsters to get it. You can't just hunt them, or what?
Yep.
What? I don't know.
Oh no, I think you can just hunt them.
I think it's from the chest.
Yeah, it's from the chest.
And you get the chest by
But
killing.
the way you get it
Oh.
without paying it is like a 0.1% chance from the monsters. Like, when those rhino dudes came, I hit like a level 3 for like 100 times, and I didn't get any lightning vials, so I can't make that armor. So
I've just
feels
been.
bad, man.
Do you hunt? Is it really better to hunt the higher level monsters? It seems like we go whack the lower level ones. I still get a fuck ton of shit.
I don't actually know. I've just been hitting the level 3s, but you get like you get higher, better shit from the level 3s.
The scaling's pretty insane in the rewards. If you like click on a level 3 monster, like the speed ups are like 4 times better.
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How are the guilds in terms of inactives? Like, I think, or we have like 10 slots open in our guild. Should we do like a merger, like dissolve like the DGG 4 or 5 or something, and then start to?
Oh, we got rid of 5 already.
We
Yeah,
got what?
5's already dead.
Okay, and then how about 2, 3, 4? Do you guys
Everybody's
have...
everybody's filtering into the upper ones.
Okay.
Like if we could probably purge some inactives, but there's no point. We're getting a lot of like random people applying. So basically, like for DG4, what I do is I just completely fucking ignore the applications until somebody actually pings me in Discord, or like I see somebody saying, "Hey, I've been waiting for 6 days. Why the fuck have I not been accepted?" And then I just accept them.
Gotcha.
Because
I only
otherwise,
do it
we'll
if I,
get
like, notice
random
their
ass fucking
names
people. Yeah,
in chat,
exactly.
yeah.
I've been really tempted to start putting together like a spreadsheet of like, oh, it's this person in Lords Mobile, is this person in Discord, but I don't have the tism for that right now.
All right, let me check. Wait, so how many spots are open in like DG2, 3, 4? Don't we have like 9 open in DG1?
Yeah, and 4 has 1 open.
Oh, that's.
But I could purge a bunch of people if I needed to.
Oh, what's like your purge limit? Like if I see anybody over 24 hours, I just like knock them out.
I haven't purged in a while, so I've got some people that are purging like a week.
Oh, like this guy at 2 days? Get out of here. Kick him. He's out. He's out. Get him out of here. All right, here we go.
Oh, keep interviewers out of the interviews or whatever the fuck his name is. Keep him out of the guild for a bit. I kicked him like 15.
Yeah.
Why would I
He
have him?
memed too close to the sun this time.
What did he do? Like attack somebody?
He
Or?
keeps sniping monsters.
Keep sniping monsters because it's like, oh, hurry, you didn't claim it, and it's like, yes, technically the rule is you didn't claim it, therefore,
Well,
like,
yeah, if he's being a dick,
it's
then
not
just
yours.
fuck him.
But he's
Yeah.
actually being a dick about it. He's
Okay.
going for specifically for those monsters. So
He was scouting like other people too,
yeah,
like other big guilds, and we
Oh,
we
yeah.
told him to tell him to apologize for like scouting because he didn't know he wouldn't do it and shit. I don't know. He's got some problems.
he's just memeing too close to the sun. So it's time for him to take a break.
All right, yeah, fuck that dude. So does anybody know how much it costs to get your is it the battle hall to level 25? How many of these war tomes and then like the prison? How many war tomes and steel cuffs do you need? Is it like a retarded amount?
I don't know. Emrage has like a
He's like a 2 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I haven't upgraded.
He has a 2 mil what?
This
A
poor
2 mil
kid's like
rally.
taking out a second mortgage just so he could rally people. I think.
Jesus fuck. His might is still growing so much. Holy shit. He might have a problem. We're gonna have to cut him off. Don't go for rally? What? I'm not going for rally. I want to get my I want to get my tier 4 troops.
I heard that tier 4 troops like barely better than tier 3.
Why?
Is that true?
Why would
I
they
don't know.
be?
That's what I heard.
Who said that?
I think Hadri. I'm not sure.
Fuck Hadri. Hadri doesn't
not
have tier
nice.
4s. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
The tier 4s are 50% better by the might number than
Yeah.
the tier 3s.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but that's just the might. That's
Yeah,
what
I don't know
someone
how
else
that
said.
actually comes into combat.
I don't remember the numbers. Someone like posted numbers. I don't know if they're true or not.
All right, Mr. Moten, how you doing? Oh. Oh, well, look who it is, Mr. Moten.
Ah, little Steve.
Little?
Not little.
Not my
Call me-
size. Not my
Yeah,
height.
that's
Our
right.
height, Mr. Moten.
It's not all right.
Our height.
Those photos were photoshopped, and you know it.
Every single time I go somewhere, guys, I'm bringing guys down by like a few inches. Every time. Oh my god, it's amazing. Every time I go to meet people in real life, I'm like, wait a second. Aren't you 5'11"? Why am I the same height as you? It just happens every time.
Little Steve. Do I still have your... Yeah. Ooh, what's up, Twitch chat? Hey, I'm streaming, by the way. Make sure you guys give us your Twitch primes. My Twitch prime count went down. Are you ready, Steve, to win games today?
Are you ready? Wait, so how was Destiny 2? Did it suck?
It sucks, yeah. I mean, I paid $60 for it, so I gotta keep playing it, but...
Yeah, I heard
It's like, I don't know. It's pretty dumb, yeah.
I heard it was pretty shit, right? I'm sorry, Mr. Mooten.
It's alright. It is what it is. What's your Might and Lords mobile? Just out of curiosity.
I think it's almost 14 mil.
That's not that much.
Why? What are you up to?
Dude, did you watch football at all yesterday? Did anybody in chat watch the football game between Ohio State and Penn State? Whew, one for the ages, boys. Let me tell you.
Oh, it sounds like it was a
What a
shitty
game.
game that Ohio managed to barely scrape
Why are
out,
you
huh?
so low? Can you speak up?
What? Kill yourself. Are you ready?
Yeah, yeah. Are you ready? Are you on?
I'm waiting for you. I have been
You're
this
in the
whole
lobby?
fucking time. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, well, one sec.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, thanks, What Fox, for coming hang out in my chat, buddy. Alright, I exited my game. Let's play.
Mm-hmm.
Invite. Duo FPP.
There you go, little Mooten.
It's not. I'm not little. I'm big, Mooten.
It's okay, little Mooten.
That game was ridiculous. Yeah, it was. It was good shit.
Which game? Oh. What was
The
the
Ohio
final
State
score?
39 to 38.
Yep, sounds like a shitter game. Wait, how did it end? Was there overtime?
No, it ended with us getting like 19 points in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
What's my height? I'm 5'9".
Are you?
I'd say I'm
Are
about
you?
5'9".
Wow.
That's what I'd say. How
I'm
tall are
5'9"
you?
too, guys. I guess. Are you sure you don't want to be 5'10" again? Because I could go be 5'10" again.
No, I'm cool being 5'9".
Okay.
It is what it is. Our height, our hand size. Hello, Vile Waffle. Or Vile Wall. Where are we going?
You know where we're going. You know where we're going.
Wow, thanks for the 145 bits. Going to the stilt fun. Jump! Fucking
The stealth fun.
Look at him.
Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen a landing as fucked as mine.
Yeah, I don't know connection. Ugh. Look at him swinging.
No, I'm not swinging. Wait, even with my fucked landing, I'm gonna beat Mr. Mooten? Oh my god. Do you want to run to second floor? Oh my god! Never mind, grab that shotgun. I think I'm on the first floor. Oh yeah, go ahead and just glitch out. Yeah, that's good. Oh, you're gonna think you take some damage? No? Okay. See how I just jumped in here?
There's a guy behind us.
Yeah, well, take him out.
This game's
Oh,
so
shit.
fucking garbage. Are you good?
No, I'm running around. Oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to jump out. Oh, is that you?
Yeah,
Can you auditorium? Ready? There's one
Not
guy,
really,
he just
but-
went up to the room. I got a pistol. A guy just fell in.
He's knocked.
Okay, careful. I'm reloading a pistol. I'm not helping you.
He's got an ump if you want it.
Okay, yeah, hold on. His ally might run in.
I'm watching.
Are you? I'm picking up a shotgun. Are you chill?
Yeah, but his dude's getting away.
That's. Oh wait, I'm getting shot at from down here. Jeez.
Okay, well.
Good luck, buddy.
No ammo.
Wait, I've got ammo.
There's
Do you
one
need some?
upstairs as well. No, he's dead.
Okay.
Hold on, I hear another. Okay. You good?
Nope, he's coming in. God damn it. This fucking random dude just runs through the door. Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, not too bad.
Was it too bad, though? Seemed pretty bad.
Wasn't I supposed to play D&D yesterday? Yeah, I did. Oh, wait,
you?
no, I didn't.
Oh, but you didn't stream it, did you?
I had a Penn State game, so I didn't play.
Fucking shitter.
But next week, I'll be playing. Did you play D&D yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, are you dead yet?
No, of course not. Oh my god. How could I ever die?
Oh, I don't know. How could you?
Alright, you got something else to do, Mr.
What?
I have a debate I gotta do real quick.
Why? I hate you so much. You're like the shittiest friend in the world.
Listen.
Unironically.
I didn't know
you wanna
this-
play PUBG? Oh, never mind. Got a debate. I'm gonna go suck my dick off. Literally, yo.
Are you okay?
Kill yourself. You're
okay,
such
Mr.
a
Man?
fucking little. I'm gonna tell you what you are. I'm gonna,
gonna
tell
say
you.
it?
I'm gonna
you're
say it.
Type what my name is? Go ahead and
Yeah,
type it to me.
little.
What am I? Oh, that today? Okay. Oh, there you go. Let it all out. There you go.
I said it.
Let it all out.
I said it. Yeah, I'll play PUBG while you do your little debate. Start my stream. I'll fucking do it again.
How long have you been streaming?
12 minutes.
Okay, that's it.
Well, wasn't gonna stream today.
Oh, well look, now you're about to get a bunch of viewers that want to watch gameplay instead of me debate, so there you go.
Yeah, sure. Just turn on League too, wait a bit. That'll give me more of them. Gimme. Did I really say it? Oh, I said it. I thought it too. Chat's thinking. Chat, stop thinking it.
Okay, I'm gonna get a respectable landing this time, alright?
Good. I'd rather watch the flies fuck than watching Destiny.
What?
Never heard of that.
Oh, you're overshooting a little there, Mr. Mooten.
I would say it's perfect.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you copied me. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you're good. Uh-oh, you shouldn't have copied me.
Mine's perfect. My landing's perfect.
Is it,
I'm
though?
going exactly where I want to go.
Okay.
That's the bottom floor.
Me too.
I don't see a gun, so there's no reason to go up there.
Of
Oh, wait,
course.
there's a tunnel.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna go up, you go over. They're on second floor.
Okay. Just be chill.
I'm chilling down here.
Okay. Oh, I got a shotgun. We win. This game is already over, okay?
Okay.
As
Come
long
on
as
with
you
me.
don't fuck it up.
I'm behind you.
Okay. Ready?
I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared.
Don't be. Little Mooten.
Do it, Big Steve.
Oh, fuck. I just saw a guy.
I saw it went to the right?
Wait, oh, shit. Like in this room?
I don't know.
Or upstairs? Okay. Oh, shit. That's Little Mooten. Oh. Wait, I hear someone?
Yeah. I'll tell you if he runs by my door.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Don't ever take...
You didn't need it. Alright, I'm going out.
Wait,
Should
do
I
you
go
just have a
first?
pistol?
Yeah.
Do you want me to drop you an SMG?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We need to get in a room. Oh my god, dude.
Here in the auditorium.
Yeah. Okay. I'm dropping...
I got an SMG.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, he's leaning out the hall.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Don't ever scream like that.
He's
ever.
leaning. Move. I'll
Okay,
pop
well, I
him.
can't get him. Down the hall. Behind.
Let Daddy Destiny take care of it. Right down here.
Yeah.
I'll
You need
body
to-
block. I'll body block.
No.
There he is.
He's dead. Don't move. You know they call like rappers like Fat Steve or whatever, and he's like the smallest guy.
Why are you coming down here? Wait, did you
Where
loot the
else is he
guy?
gonna go? No, I thought you were gonna loot him.
No, you fucking idiot.
You're Big Steve because you're the smallest man. Got him. We got him, boy. Hellul's in the jet. Nice hat. Thank you. I do have a nice hat today.
Doubt it.
Is there anybody else here?
I don't see anybody. Ask Mr. Mutton for the med kit? No, I don't need the med kit.
Flick, you have a good luck, have fun pledge, which means that you are gonna be an untoxic asshole. If I see you being toxic,
Wait, there's a
I
guy
will
up here!
report you. Well, what are
He's
you
like
doing?
hiding behind that building. Do you
Alright,
see him?
yeah,
Yeah, he
bullet
should be
for
right
him.
next to you.
Okay.
He's looking at you. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Okay. I think I got all these bandages.
I have a med kit.
I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't want your med kit. You guys know that feeling where you could use a med kit, but you don't want one from Mr. Mooten?
No, they don't know that. Hi, Jagon. Did you see debatemefword.com?
Oh my god, let me guess. Did somebody buy a URL and then redirect it to like my website or my Twitter or something?
That they did.
Oh my god, dude. That's
It made
so
me LOL.
funny. LOL. LOL's in the chat, boys.
Hello, OC. OC's my friend.
Don't say hello to OC.
You wouldn't really know about
OC's my
friends, would
friend,
you?
Okay? OC's my friend.
I got a 10 out of 10. But I feel like it's a bully, so I'm not going to do it. Never mind.
Wait.
Don't
no,
worry
let's
about
hear
it.
No, I want to hear it.
It's a bully.
Let's type
It's a
it. Type
bully.
it. Type it.
Alright.
Oh, no.
That's a,
that's-
yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
a pretty big bully.
Yeah.
That's a
Uh,
pretty
yeah.
big bully. I feel a little worse after that one.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Moon.
We got him, boys. LUL's in the chat.
Jeez. Jeez, wow. I see what kind of day it is. Well, I'm ready to go debate now. Mr. Moon can go and make his own friends to play games with.
That was a good one. Finally a good one from Mr. Moon. I don't have many good ones. You just kind of gotta let me have that one.
Yeah.
Destiny turns off stream. That's a bad day. Oh shit.
You want to know an interesting meme?
I'm ready.
Notice how the circles in this game seem to be like there are like 7 or 8 different patterns. Like they're never random, I don't think, right?
No, because it can't be, because you'd have a water one.
Yeah. I wonder how many there actually are, and if you could like make good predictions based off the first circle. Like if like the first circle happened, yeah. There's like okay, well there's only 2 patterns that it follows, and then by the time the second one happens, like you always know where it's gonna center. I wonder if that can be like studied. I'd be curious to collect like data from like 100 games. And
There was someone who posted like a thing of that.
Oh, really?
Of where? Well, I think it was the red zone. It wasn't like the circles, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure the red zone just appears where players are. I think that's how the
Oh,
red
maybe it
zone
was circles actually. I don't remember.
They are
There's
random?
like hotspots for it.
Are they
I don't
really
think circles are
random? It feels like I
Nah,
see the same
disagree.
type of like patterns. Like,
If they were random, I feel like we would have had a water game by now where it's only water.
yeah.
I've never heard of that happening. What's up, Photon?
You still had that guy in your chat after what he said about you and mine?
Probably. He's a
Awkward.
sub, so.
That's what confirmation bias is? No, that's not. It's called selection bias. You fucking read. Sorry.
You can't say that.
Maybe not. Actually, it might not be selection bias, but it's not confirmation bias. Cut yourself.
The PUBG tournament had a game where it was 14 people left in the last circle
Wait,
in water.
hold on,
It
be
was
back.
full water. He's gone, boys. Just the two of us. My room's cold, chat. I'm cold. Nice hat. Are you gonna rob a convenience? Listen. It's just a hat.
Shut the fuck up, Mr. Martin.
Do you have extra 5.56?
No, I got a little.
Okay. I'd like some. I'm picking up this M4.
Oh, yeah?
Steve. I don't care. Let it hang.
I will.
Doesn't faze me. I've had so much hung. Seen so many things hung in my life.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like my dick. I see it on the daily.
There's a lot of ways you could describe your dick, Mr.
LUL
Martin, but
is in
hung
chat,
is not
boys.
one of them. But
Is that it?
got him. Yeah, that was okay.
How else would you describe it? What would you describe it as?
I don't know. Normally, if they don't stick out that far, they don't hang much at all. They just kind of like point straight out like little peckers. Isn't that true,
Little
Mr. Martin?
pecker.
Little
Yeah,
pecker.
it is true. Little pecker. Call me Little Peck Peck. Hi, stupid monkey. You gonna loot the same ones, or?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, well, I already went to the next one. I need my ammo.
Okay, well, I got 110 bullets, so we'll see if you're worthy.
What's up, Twitch chat?
What's up, Twitch chat?
Oh, you noticed them. They're gonna feels good, man. They're gonna be like, oh, he noticed us. Feels good, man.
How often do I need a haircut? Like twice a month? What?
What?
I'm pretty sure I get one like every 6 months. You probably
Oh,
go like every 3.
That's every 4 weeks usually, 4 to 5.
You go every month to get a haircut?
Yeah, about once a month.
Damn, Mr. Mooten doing that high maintenance upkeep, and it's not even worth it because everybody in the Reddit
Yeah, have
said
you
that
seen
you're
my
so-
hair? Yeah, everybody saw it. Yeah, I need to kill myself, dude.
Yeah. I'm on that twice a year plan. Hell yeah.
That was quite the Reddit thread. Are you moving to LA?
I don't know, Mr. Moon. It's a couple things I'm just waiting on, okay? Just chill.
Yeah.
I get one every week. Kimberly's, what you black people do to your hair doesn't count as a haircut, you little fucking trim piece of shit.
Oh, heard it here first, boys. He's racist. Ooh, that's level 3 vest.
Hear that?
No.
Because you're bad?
I'm moving to the same state as Ice Monkas.
What the fuck is that guy doing?
Do you need first aids? I have 6.
No, I don't. If I did, I would have said something. Dumbass. Got him.
How many first aids does he have, chat?
I have one. And that's all I need.
You do need some. Alright. Oh, there you go, Panda Chef. You got a job at Kohl's. Drop me.
No.
Ammo.
Okay, hold on.
Wow, thanks for the sub, Bisco fan. I appreciate it a lot, dude.
Yo.
I hear him, yeah.
You just let him drive right by?
I don't see him.
fuck?
He's in the trees now.
Fucking Ghost Rider.
Ask Destiny why he didn't party with Ice at TwitchCon. He wasn't invited.
Yeah, right. God, Ice is so fucking... Fuck.
What? What did he do?
He's just... He makes suboptimal decisions sometimes.
What did he do this time that was suboptimal?
I can't talk about it because it's because it would be betraying his trust, but he makes suboptimal
Yeah.
decisions. I mean, it would be nothing surprising. You'd be like, oh yeah.
No, yeah.
It's just...
I assume it was something really stupid. Oh, I would guess like something like Bitcoin or some shit. That'd be a meme.
No, just in terms of like where he's streaming and like where he should be streaming and like
yeah. Oh, can't wait, Panda Chef. I have level 3 everything. Do you need a level 2 helmet?
No.
Okay. Did OC ever say hi to me?
Nope.
Shit. Shit.
She.
Good meme square, it's murder. Good meme square.
God damn. I told this guy I'd talk to him in 10 minutes, like 20 minutes ago now, Mr. Moon.
What are you debating about?
I don't know, but he looked really dumb and I need a self-esteem booster, so.
Just look in the oh wait no, look in the mirror, do the opposite of that. To remind you how ugly you are. Got him.
Fuck off, Mr. Moon.
You just have like a good day, and it reminds you how like shit every other day is.
God damn, Mr.
I had like a
Moon.
good day yesterday, and now I just am like, it's sad.
Why do you have shit days, Mr. Moon?
Cause I gotta go to school.
Oh,
I got
damn.
class.
Every day when I watch Nathan go to school, I feel so bad for him.
XV, I did read your thing. I just didn't have a good time to answer. What's on my head? It's a fucking beanie, or it's like a little hat. It's not like a beanie, but have you never seen like a hat before? Huh. Ooh, I got a sub.
Shut the fuck up, Mr. Moon.
Wow, thanks, Div the Div.
What bit rate are we doing today? Oh, we're down at 3,500 or 4,000. I turned it down yesterday. Sorry, I should have turned it up. Don't worry, it's just enough for the debate, though.
Wait, what's wrong with your bitrate? Are you fucked up again?
Last night I was just being like,
Thanks, Div the Div, for the sub, buddy. I appreciate it a lot, dude. What is OSU? It's my football college.
your football college? You go to like 2? You go to the community college and then you go to OSU so that you can...
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I do.
Nice.
A lot of people take our science classes at the community college because it's easier.
And the
Just
credits
transfer
transfer?
Yeah.
Seems a little short-sighted, but okay, on OSU's part.
What are you gonna do?
Murder you in real life.
If you're balding,
when
it's
I
better
see
to
you.
be proactive and shave it. I'm not balding. I just wanted to wear a hat today. This hat cost me $30, okay? I was at the game and it was like 20 degrees and my ears were gonna fall off, so I had to buy a hat, and this is what we got. Did you just threaten to kill me, Steve?
No, I promise to kill you.
Ah, I'll be reporting you.
Good.
I know people at Twitch now.
Okay,
Wow,
you
thanks,
ready?
Rainbow
Good luck.
Bucks. Thanks for subbing to Destiny. With your...
I'm going up. Oh, Mr. Mo- my
$4.
teammate not here at all. Huh?
I'm not here, yeah. Was there anybody here?
Well, you're lucky there wasn't.
Oh, you're lucky.
Oh, cool, another circle.
Oh, yee. Wow, thanks, Casey, for the tier 2 sub
Fuck off.
for the 3 months too. I
Alright,
appreciate it a
keep
lot.
going.
Are you just running or do you have gun out?
No, I'm just running.
Alright. Where do I live in Oregon? I don't live in Oregon. I live in Ohio.
Yeah, right. You act like you live in Oregon.
Oh, good one. You got me, dude. Can we get a round of applause for little Steve? They're gonna clap too. They're gonna be like, we got him. Man's not hot.
You made a full-length song. You saw that, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I did. The music video, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Wow, thanks for the follow, buddy.
How many kills do you have? 2?
2.
Yeah, okay. Action-packed game right here.
Skidda-da-da-da. Slash unban Nyafu. Welcome back, Nyafu. Do you have a 4x?
I've got a hollow sight.
Oh, here, I'll drop you a 8x or a red dot.
Yeah,
whichever
do
one.
it. Drop me both, actually.
Alright, I'm dropping you the 8x.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, Harkton.
What?
What?
Why'd you call me Harkton?
I don't know. What do you think?
Harkton said I can move in with him.
Oh, yeah? Oh, actually, I'm gonna pop a booster. Hold on.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you're gonna move in with him too.
No.
Yeah, I never want to live with a... Never mind.
With a Mr. Mooten? Yeah. Let's go.
No. The Jewish member. You miss Nina already? I don't miss Nina at all.
Wait, who's that?
The
What
ting
happened?
goes... That's my sugar mama.
Wait, like Neon Kid said?
What? No?
Wait, how many other Ninas are there in my community?
Is Neon Kids' real name Nina?
I thought it.
I don't know. That's her name. That's her like. It's
Oh,
not in your
maybe it's
community. It's
not,
in my
yeah.
community.
You
She doesn't
mean-
want you.
That's our community, Mr. Mooten.
Our hands are tight. Our community. Oh, so I get D.GG admin finally. Our
No,
community.
no.
Yeah, see you,
Definitely
Kane.
not. Uh-oh.
Did you see that little fuckboy responded on my tweet? Oh, I wish I could find that kid in real life, dude. Honestly.
Wait, Kane did?
Yeah. I hope he comes to an event one day.
Jesus Christ, Mr. Mooten.
Come to TwitchCon. You ready?
You hear that?
Yeah.
Are we doing
I
it?
do. It's behind us. Yeah. They're like,
I can't. I don't feel comfortable.
I don't wanna.
Okay, wait. Just follow him. If they line it up, do you feel it or no? What? Okay.
It's silenced.
Wow, good shots, Mr. Mooten. Nice
I hit
job,
him
dude.
twice.
Yeah, I didn't see any blood, but okay.
I didn't hit him at all. Oh wait, they got
Wait.
out. They got shot at. You can kind of see him, right?
Yeah, I see him.
I'm not even gonna shoot.
Chilling you. Wait. Oh shit. There's a car right here. There might be people in here. You ready?
Coming up. I'm pretty far behind you. Did you jump and check?
No.
All right, I'm gonna jump up and check. Ready? 1. It's clear.
Fucking retard. Okay. Well, just gonna.
I'm dropping you the med kit.
But I got 6 bandages.
It's med kit. Oh, I'm also dropping you first aids.
Interesting.
I don't feel good about this. Do you have smokes?
Yeah, I got 2 of them. Now, do you feel good about this? What are you doing? Are we leaving now?
Oh, I thought we were just gonna head out.
Why? We got circle time, dude.
Yeah, but I don't like being in here. They're gonna start throwing nades in.
Nobody will do that shit. That's some try-hard shit, homie.
Well, they'll think we left then.
Okay, are you done? Put that grenade
Yeah.
away. Fuck.
Ooh.
Good job, yeah.
We're wasting their bullets now, boy. Now we know they're there.
By southwest?
Yeah, southwest. Don't peek.
You sure?
Yeah. Ban 1B and you'll get the whole swarm.
Did Kane say that?
No.
Okay.
How does the ting go again?
Skrat! Like that?
Ooh. Yeah, you did it. Wow, big man Sheps, thanks for subbing to Destiny with your Twitch Prime, buddy. He appreciates it a lot. Don't you, little man?
Of course I do.
Yeah, you do.
Wait.
You hear? Steps behind us.
Yeah. Shh. Get ready.
I think we should go meet him. I saw his gun. I saw his gun. Oh, you...
Chill, chill!
Okay, that's behind us.
That's an M14. I want it so badly.
Does he have a, does he have any scopes? I need one so bad.
A hollow sight?
No.
Okay, so there's a guy. He's like behind us, like to the
Behind
north.
us, yeah.
Okay, you ready to go out and get him?
Yeah.
Going.
You good? I don't see him.
Okay. Maybe he died?
Yeah, maybe.
I can't tell if those people can see me or not. I think we're pretty dead, dude.
Yeah, we're pretty fucked.
We're pretty fucking dead.
I'm watching our east,
Wanna toss some smokes, I guess?
southeast.
Hold
Well,
on.
aren't we good here, right? Oh, no,
No, we're not
Fuck,
good
we're
at all.
fucking dead. You want to toss smokes? Take
Wait.
car to the left?
That's the wrong. Wait.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're right. Hold on.
I think that was southeast. Yeah. I don't know where we're getting shot.
To the west. Okay, just
I'm
chill.
getting.
Yep.
I got a first aid. Well, we need
How
to
are there
grab this and,
different
leave, I
groups
think.
like
I don't know.
shooting at us right now? I think.
Good.
Okay, we're about to get in that car and get the fuck out.
Yeah,
You
we gotta
ready?
go now.
We don't
Yeah.
have to go now. Chill.
I mean, I keep getting shot. So.
Okay, let's go. Going. Ready?
Yep, go. Drive.
You're in,
Oh,
go!
it's me. I'm going.
Why are you driving right through the smoke when they can see
There's
us?
nowhere to go.
What do you mean
We
you're
gotta
going the
go
wrong
around.
way? Okay.
We gotta go
okay.
around.
Okay, you're right. Yep.
I can't
right
turn.
into all the what do you mean you
Yeah.
can't turn? Is there a wheel missing?
Yeah, there is. We're going around, okay?
Oh my god. I'm ready for it. Skrat! What are you doing?
You can go through that. You
Yeah,
can go
but
through that.
what?
Yeah, well,
There's someone
to
in
the
that
right.
building.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard him. Yeah.
Can we go to the buildings in front of us?
Yeah, we can try, but there's gonna be people in them.
Nah.
Do you want the wizard?
No. Fuck the
Okay.
wizard.
You want the left
Yeah.
building?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, right there, boy. Oh, where the
There's a
vehicles already
car.
pulled up. 2 of them. They're in here. You hear them?
Can we just go in here?
And where?
Okay, they are above.
Yeah, no shit. Well, let's go in here. Okay. All right.
The ting goes. You gotta let them know how the ting goes, all right? Look for mongoloids coming in. Okay, that's west.
I'm not looking up there, dude.
You have an 8x. I hit a guy twice.
Nice
2-3
job,
times.
dude. All right. What are we
He was west.
Oh, fucking. This seems like a bad idea. Oh. To the northwest, I just saw a dude getting lit.
Oh, I did see a guy in the northwest, yeah. Let's just hang out.
Oh, fuck. We gotta move.
I'm gonna pop my last painkiller.
you want to just try and fight the people in here and say fuck it?
I should also have an 8x? There's no 8x.
Do you want to try to fight the people in this?
No,
I mean, we got to run in, so like we might as well, right? Okay, ready?
Alright. I'm in a shotgun.
They're above us. You ready?
Yeah, were you ready? I was going.
Okay.
I'm going. Fucking railing, dude. Oh, I love this game. It's nice.
Skrat! The thing goes, can you do quick maths?
Yeah, 2 + 2 is 4. Quick maths.
Nice.
-1 is 3. Hey, Pedguin, what's up, buddy? Are you playing another or are you doing your debate? Hello?
Oh, I'm gonna talk to this dude.
Okay, I'm gonna play more.
Yeah,
Be
you
back.
play. I'll be done real quick.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll end them. I'll just be in the Nathan's room.
Okay. Wait, what is this?
Oh, great intentions. I've got the best of interventions, but when the ads go, I think about it now. In my infliction.
Okay. All right. Are we about to make a big mistake, boys? $19 hedge fund guy? No, this is some other random fucking dude. I don't know. Debate overlay. Wait, why is that light off? My light over there is off. But this actually looks pretty good. This actually might look better, I think, with that light off. Do you think? I like this is pretty edgy right here. I think so. Okay, this guy said, "Hi, you don't know me, but I'm a small YouTube that runs a news channel. When you spoke to Jeff Holiday, I criticized you in the comment section. A few people said I should try and sit down and talk with you. In promotion of that, if you have any interest in a discussion with someone generally on the right to discuss policy, feel free to drop me a line at your convenience." That's the guy. All right, good luck, boys. My dude, what's up?
Hey, man, how's it going?
I don't know. I'm about to find out. What are we talking about today?
Outline anything here, but
Oh, real fast. I'm streaming, so don't say anything like personal or anything like that.
no worries.
Okay.
I was watching. For reference, I am Don of the Two Plebs channel for everyone who doesn't know me, which is everyone, and I am generally available to be your self-esteem bump and look dumb on your channel if you need me to.
Okay.
Anyway, that said, you made a lot of criticisms of basically everyone on the right while talking to Jeff, saying that you don't want to talk about the right never wants to talk policy. It's always like,
well, not necessarily the right, but like the
bathrooms.
skeptosphere on YouTube. But yeah, sometimes, yeah.
So, I mean, we can go big, we can go small. Honestly, I don't know that many of your political positions outside of what you talked to Jeff about, and that's been 6 weeks. I did not rewatch it for this, so.
Gotcha. Well, what did I say to Jeff, I guess, that you, like, vehemently disagreed with?
You know, I don't even remember. It's sort of the problem. I should have rewatched the damn stream. But I don't know if there's a policy position that is currently tickling your fancy that you'd argue with somebody over. I'm available for that. If not, there's always the popular ones. We can, I don't know, guns, healthcare, whatever you like.
Well, fuck, I don't know. I thought, oh shit, I thought there was like a specific thing. I guess do you think Trump's doing a good job in office so far? How about that? Oof. So you're a little bit on the fence. So I think Trump has done probably one of the worst jobs, at least in my living lifetime, of president so far. So we can talk about anything Trump related, I guess. I'm just kind of curious.
Sure, man. Again, we can start with popular things. Should we start with the wall? I mean, it's the most popular Trump topic in the world.
Yeah, I guess it seems kind of a dumb idea, but
so I think the entire discussion with the wall comes down to: are you willing to pay the quantity of money that's going to be required for the wall to have a physical symbol of an idea? And if we are, then we should build it. And if we're not, then we shouldn't.
What is that symbol of an idea? What idea are we talking about? We don't like Mexicans, or?
No, whether or not we're willing to, or whether or not we're going to harshly enforce immigration policies.
Why don't we have a wall between us and Canada?
You know, again, if we want a physical symbol of the idea, we probably should.
Okay, I guess like fiscally, so I'm kind of left leaning, but I'm kind of libertarian, or maybe not libertarian, but I believe in like fiscal responsibility. Building a wall to the north and south of our country to represent an idea seems like kind of a bad idea. I guess that sounds like a lot of bureaucratic waste.
Seems absolutely fiscally ridiculous. Totally agreed. Again, the entire debate is either, and in all reality, in my opinion, this comes down to that we're fiscally ridiculous with everything. And so the pure and simple fact that it is going to cost a lot of money is almost never a consideration for the government engaging in a large project. So if we're going to do it, it's because we like the idea of having a physical wall that, by nature of it being there, says, no, you cannot just hop this border, or at least implies it to people who would be willing.
I guess this just sounds like one of the dumbest things of my life. I'm sorry. I guess like I mean, if philosophically, if you want to take the position that all government spending should be done for memes or whatever, then if we if we establish that as our core axiomatic belief of government spending, that government spending should be focused around like what the best meme is, then from there we can start to argue whether or not establishing a meme wall would be like a responsible way to manage our government money. But without first accepting that, like, I'm sure you realize that it's a pretty untenable position, right? That like we need to spend a fuck ton of money not only building the wall, but also maintaining the wall, also pissing off our neighbors, and then having to staff the wall. That we should, and then add probably another government department or some shit to manage it, unless it falls under the DHS or I don't know, ICE. I don't know who would manage it. Like this is a lot of commitment for a meme, right? That's a pretty big commitment, right?
It's not a meme, though. And I mean, there is a pure and simple fact of the matter that people don't start wars with us because we have giant fucking military. So by nature of having a giant fucking military, it's, you know, well, if we start a war with America, we got to contend with that thing. And I don't want to do it.
Well, I think people don't start wars with us because we're separated by oceans and we're not really, there's not many like huge wars going on right now. Like we had a big military when Japan attacked us, but they still bombed Pearl Harbor.
Tiny military when Japan attacked us. We had been cutting it since World War I.
I'm pretty sure that America's military in World War II was pretty damn big, and our infrastructure to back it up was massive as well. This is why we were lend-leasing things to the Soviets, to the British. This is why we had a huge fucking army to attack. Like we did most of our work in the the Pacific Theater, whatever, with like our army. It's not like we nuked every single island that we walked to.
Giant Marine Corps island hopping campaign that happened over there. But all of that was spin up that occurred after the war began. It's the same reason that we used Sherman tanks, because we could make them at the drop of a hat. Like literally sneezing was another tank.
Okay, but you understand that's part of like your military then, right? If you have the ability to spin up a massive military in like a year, that's probably part of your military, right? Like, I don't think if we had all that already, like, Japan would have been like, okay, well, we need to stay away from Pearl Harbor because now the Americans can attack us, like, 6 months sooner, right?
Their generals disagree with you. They came out and said America's very weak, and that makes us able to attack them, so we should do it now.
Well, they were pretty damn wrong, I guess. If they were dumb enough to be wrong, then and probably, I don't know. I guess I have a hard time imagining that like Iraq declares war on the United States and starts shipping troops off like over the Atlantic Ocean to come and attack us.
That's probably pretty unlikely. However, the military deterrence of having a large military is there. And now, I don't know that if we pick whatever shrinking of the military you want, but assuming that we did, tomorrow Russia would invade or something. I think that's pretty ridiculous. But there is, by nature of the military being there, a military deterrence.
Okay, so let's back off the military then, because it's not too relevant. I just that was kind of so going to the wall thing. So I guess like
so that's my premise, right?
Yeah, that it works as a deterrent. I guess so. Like when I look at illegal immigration, it seems like the number of Mexicans that have been illegally immigrating here has decreased. I think they're actually on there's like a net negative of Mexicans or Hispanics or whatever in the country or whatever since like 10 years ago, was it 2000 and
2008 or something like that?
When the number started to decrease.
Right.
It seems like there's a massive industry getting people here illegally in a plethora of different ways, whether it's illegally by vehicle, whether it's by air, whether it's by ocean. There's also a ton of people that like half the people that are here illegally are overstaying visas and shit. It just seems like the wall isn't a great idea. I've just never really been sold on it. If the wall could be demonstrated to actually significantly reduce illegal immigration, I might be a little bit more in favor of it at that point, although there would still be some things that I would like to try first, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be that effective.
Well, so with the, I mean, clearly, again, no one is actually talking about building a wall on the northern border because we don't have a shit ton of Canadians who show up, right? So address the problem where it lies as opposed to just under the idea. Now, that said, though, there is Razor Fist has a good rundown of the Mexican immigration system, illegal immigration system, in which he talks about that basically the Mexican government can get as tyrannical as it wants, and once they reach a certain point, then we get a large flood of illegal immigration north. And to be fair, right at the moment, it's not even them mostly that are immigrating from the Mexican border. It's a lot of South America who is experiencing all of the financial problems that could be experienced by countries in a lot of places down there. So they are making a trek through Mexico and ending up here, but we blame it on the Mexicans regardless of whether or not it's actually them.
Sure. But I mean, if Mexico seems like it's been improving markedly like over the past decade. I think that's what a lot of people attribute the declining numbers of illegal immigrants to. I guess why not like try to find ways to help Mexico so they can get like more control over their country rather than just throwing up a giant wall and then pretending that problem doesn't exist south of the border. That just seems kind of strange to me.
Primarily because Mexico's not our problem. So
well, but
I mean,
Mexico is our problem because you're
States,
trying to sell me the idea of building a massive fucking wall to the south of the border. That makes it seem like that's kind of our problem then.
Well, no. So if we do deterrence-based things, be it a wall, which I will sort of agree that it is somewhat meme-based, but again, it does represent a principle. So if we are saying, Mexico, unfuck your shit, no, you can't use us as a dumping ground for people who get tired of the Mexican government being corrupt, Mexico will honestly probably devolve into a revolution relatively quickly. However, we'll come out greater on the other side.
That seems like quite the extrapolation. I don't think the Mexican government like intentionally dumps people over here or anything. And I'm guessing that a lot of the people that leave are probably people that they wouldn't want leaving, for the most part, would be my guess, although I'm not entirely sure. But
in the world of, I have no idea if the Mexican government sits down and like writes a list of like, well, Bob should stay and Joe should go. And I seriously doubt that they do, or that they are actually physically sending people. However, being as it is an outlet, a pressure release valve, for those who say this system is untenable and I don't like it, I can just go to the United States and not fix Mexico. It perpetually leaves Mexico handicapped in the sense of actually getting better.
I guess if there were like more Mexicans coming, I might believe that. But of all the illegal immigrants here, there's what, like, isn't it like 5 or 6 million of them are Mexican? Mexico's got a population of like 130 million people.
Well, So nobody knows, and I say that knowing that that seems like sort of a cop out, but there is a reality that to say I know this many Mexicans are here means that we know every single illegal immigrant who's in the country.
Well, no, but
and
we've got like guesstimates. It's
that
like
just seems unlikely.
well, it's like 12 or 13 million legals are probably in the United States, and I think almost half of them are from Mexico. I think.
Oh, you're
The-
talking 5 or 6 million people, but I would suggest that no revolution in any country has taken even a majority. It has only taken a generally rather small minority who are in fact vocal, who say, "Okay, enough is enough."
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess maybe it would be good to go back and establish more core positions. Like, I don't deny that what you're suggesting could be true, but it just seems like so unnecessary, and it seems like such a convoluted way to get things done. Like, rather than working with one of our largest trading partners, with somebody whose economy, our economy, is in some ways dependent on, like, it just seems like that would be so much better than to fuck them and then pray that a revolution happens, and then pray that things get resolved quickly, and then pray that somebody more radical or corrupt doesn't step in, and then pray that this, like, doesn't dramatically impact things like the automobile industry in the U.S. Like, that seems like you're leaving so much more up to chance. It just seems like an irresponsible path.
Well, so the best counter I have to that is that no one really, and myself included, seems to enjoy when we decide to go tell another country how to run itself. And we are notoriously not very good at recreating America in other countries. So
but we're not
I don't
trying to
accept
recreate.
Mexico from that.
we don't need to recreate Mexico. I'm not saying we need to go over and Middle East them. But, like, I'm pretty sure there are ways. I'm pretty sure that Mexico's government doesn't like the cartels there. I'm pretty sure there are ways that we could work with the government. I'm not talking about, like, a Gaddafi or an Assad, like, depose situation. I'm talking, like, you don't think there's any way that we can work in, like, a greater capacity with the Mexican government to help them with the cartel shit?
Well, this is maybe just be a fundamentally different view of how the Mexican government treats the cartels. I am leaning towards that they are almost in the sense of banana republic, except as opposed to corporations, they work with the cartels because they're, I mean, if they really, and they were, I mean, I guess it depends on what they were willing to do, but if they really wanted to go just effectively declare martial law and get rid of the cartels, they probably could, but they don't. So
Yeah, I guess I'm not too sure if that's necessarily true. That sounds really untrue. I don't think. Why wouldn't they? So you're saying that they actually really like their country being fucked up, and they really like the cartels being there, or?
well, so either the government there is in some way corrupt, which is notoriously true of Mexico and has been for a long period of time, or they are ineffectual, in which case if what they were doing is going, hey, United States, can we borrow, I don't know, the army and help us root out these cartels, we would probably be willing to help them. And that could have happened any time over the past 50 years, but so much as the request has never happened.
I guess I don't know. I guess I guess when I think of the problem south of the border, like, if, let me put it this way: if the cartels were Muslims, I think that we would have fixed this problem by now. Like, it seems like we're really eager to get involved in all sorts of other places around the world for reasons that we're pretty dishonest with our population and the rest of the world about. But when it comes to Mexico, like, just building a wall with one of our largest trading partners, saying, fuck it, I hope they figure their own shit out. Like, this all sounds incredibly stupid to me. Like, so much of our automobile industry especially rests on our trade with Mexico. They are a massive trading partner. We've got that huge highway that runs north and south. They're part of NAFTA. Just throwing up a massive wall when immigration is already declining, when Mexico is already improving, and then writing it off as a totally lost cause while we continue to pump money into places like fucking Syria. That just seems so stupid to me. Now, that's a little bit of a straw man. I'm kind of making the assumption that you're pro-Syria there, or maybe you're not, so you would be consistent there. But it just seems like we invest so much money around the world doing shit. I don't know why we wouldn't look south of our border, or why we would say something like Mexico's not our problem, while you're advocating that we build a massive wall because there is some problem down there. That just seems like not a good path forward.
Well, so I don't have I am definitely not an economic protectionist. So by all means, if they want to trade, then go ahead. Is one of the many things I think Trump does wrong is say, oh, you have to buy American. Well, no, you don't. I mean, you can buy whatever the hell you want. That said, though, I am generally against foreign aid. So with very, very few exceptions, everywhere that we're pumping money has gone not good through most of all of history. So
Wait, what do you
the
mean?
idea
We
that
run a
we're-
ton of programs in places like Africa where we've helped to curb a lot of diseases, and we've helped a lot of humanitarian related stuff where you've seen marked improvement in a lot of countries that we've been supporting.
That's easy to say as an aggregate. However, when we have done things like foreign aid where we hand their governments money, it is notoriously used to increase military and various problems that are going on there that are not in any way related to solving the problems. However, at the same time,
Wait,
you have people
what's like an
Doctors Without
example of
Borders.
like a government that we've supported or we've tried to support, and then they spend all the money on military?
Well, Gaddafi is probably the best one, but I mean, he's gone now. However, I mean, pick one. Niger, we pumped a bunch of money to in I think the 90s, and because we were trying to deal with what is still the pirate situation there, and it all just disappeared. No one has any idea what happened to that money, but the government got bigger and more powerful. So,
I'm not sure. So you're
seems like there was more there.
Yeah, I don't know. So because some aid has failed in some places at some point, you think that we should just withdraw all types of aid? I don't know. This sounds like kind of protectionist, no?
Well, so I don't think our government should be doing aid. I think you see absolutely better output when private, basically anything, does foreign aid. There have been, any number of Bill Gates with malaria is probably my single favorite example. That man is pretty well on schedule to cure malaria almost worldwide if he has his way within his own lifetime. And that is better than anything we have done anywhere else in and of itself.
Okay, but these things can work in conjunction. Just because somebody is privately giving aid doesn't mean the government can't do it.
I'm suggesting that the output of the government doing it is not in any way anything that, even no matter how pro foreign aid you are, the outputs of that actually happening tend to be pretty bad.
Gotcha. Well, I need to look up more on this, I guess. I've never heard anybody challenge this point before, so I'll concede this point to you. I'm pretty sure you're wrong about most of what you're saying, but I can't. Niger is like landlocked. How are they dealing with pirates? Do they like?
So there was the what the hell was it? There's the Indian Ocean had a whole ring of piracy for a while that was all back to Niger. That's where they came from. So whether or not it's a misnomer, we said it was the Nigerian pirate problem.
Okay, gotcha. What about places that we have built up, like Japan or Korea, places that had massive government involvement in terms of helping them get established that have become really successful nations? Do those not count, or?
Therein, we get into a debate of who we're helping and how we're helping them. And in the case of, for example, Japan, we have a near 200-year period history of sort of just forcing them to do what we want. And the reality of that situation is we are still there. So if the supposition is we're going to go in and effectively conquer a country and then sort of mandate that they play nice for the next 75 years, then yes, we will get the results we want, but nobody wants to pay for that.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're generally against government aid to other places because you think that it's ineffective, pretty much?
Both that it's ineffective, and I think I'm standing on pretty stable ground when I say we have our own fiscal problems. So if we're going to pump money into a government, maybe it should be, say, our own debt. And I know that financial aid across the world is not immediately going to dissolve the debt or anything like that. But if the argument is this one thing won't fix it, then we will never fix it, because journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So if we were going to start putting that money towards something beneficial, I think it should be us. I mean, this is American taxpayer collected dollars. Maybe it should take care of Americans.
Yeah, sure. I don't necessarily disagree with that. Although I guess in some instances, helping other countries also indirectly helps us as well, or at least for somebody like Mexico. Maybe not as much for people in the Middle East or whatever.
Well, sure. I think that is a fairly fair line. If there was going to be something that you could tie very directly without any sort of tenuous hoops to jump through, for example, if the Mexican government called us up and said, hey, you know what, we are done with these cartels. You can call us marching the army down there, whatever we want, but what we are doing is, in fact, paying to clear up their problem. It would still be foreign aid, assuming they had asked us to do it, as opposed to we just went down there and did it ourselves.
Gotcha. I guess I guess I feel like there are so many people that were outspoken in the Mexican government of the cartel, but it seems like anytime that happens, the cartels kill them. I know there was the example of the one lady who, even after she left government, the cartel still found and killed her, even though she was retired.
To be fair, that is another problem. However, seems as though the situation as a whole promotes corruption at penalty of death. So, okay, maybe there is a little bit of chicken and egg problem here, but the result is still the same.
Sure. Okay. I mean, I guess I need to look more into that in U.S. foreign aid, so I have better examples of this. What other Trump policy are you in favor of besides the war-related stuff?
If he actually ended the Dreamer Act as opposed to what he did, I'd have been okay with that. As a campaign promise versus what he actually did.
Didn't he put it on like a 6-month hiatus and then he's kind of like punting it to Congress?
Yes. So, I mean, he kind of didn't do anything at the moment. So, to be fair, I'll have to see how that turns out before I know whether or not I'm okay with it.
Gotcha. Why are you against that?
Oh, my view on immigration is either we need border enforcement, and amnesty says we're not going to enforce the border, at least intermittently. And we need it because we have social programs. Otherwise, people can come here, take, you know, the healthcare tourism that Canada bitches about, and that various other socialized medicine countries bitch about. The various programs that we have here are reserved for the citizens if we're going to have them. Now, I disagree that the program should be there, and I'm all for ending any sort of border enforcement if we get rid of them. However, as long as they're here, we do need a border enforcement, or we are just paying other people who decide to come here for whatever reason to use those programs without necessarily any benefit to us.
Sure, I don't necessarily disagree with that position. I think that welfare should be somewhat restricted if you're coming here from another place, because we don't want to incentivize people to come here to leech off the government. I don't necessarily disagree, or actually, that's my position. I don't disagree with that at all. I guess the problem that I have with the DACA-related stuff, if you were for the removal of DACA because you thought that doing it under an executive act was a dumb way to do it, I definitely agree with that. Insofar as it's done
by nature of that, yes.
Yeah. Insofar as it's providing like a amnesty or whatever, I don't know. Are you in favor of like shipping everybody back, or?
I think it is infeasible to like, and I am a huge fan of the Fourth Amendment. So any of these like what amounts to deportation squad ideas, I'm definitely against.
Mm-hmm.
But in the sense that if you're here and I am pretty unforgiving. If you get a speeding ticket and you're here illegally, well, here's your plane ticket home. Goodbye.
Gotcha, sure. I guess when I look at like the big picture, it just seems like it would be. So what would your argument be if somebody said like, let's just make them legal, bring them under the tax base. It's easier to regulate people that we can keep track of by the census and all that shit because they're legal citizens. What would be your opposition to that as opposed to like just keeping them all illegal and trying to ship them back as you find them?
Well, primarily that it degrades the legal system for doing so, which is to say, under no other circumstance would we accept this, right? Like, well, I mean, this guy killed people, but like, how about we just remove his felony record and let him go back to being a citizen, and let's not put him in jail.
Well, but I mean, we kind of do this all the time in our legal system, don't we? Like, this guy got a DUI for the 4th time, but he paid a lot for a lawyer. Let's plead it down to like a speeding ticket and hope it doesn't happen again. Don't we kind of do stuff like this?
This is a two wrongs don't make a right to me, because that happens, I also think should be corrected.
Gotcha. I guess it seems like hold on, I'm just trying to think for a second. I understand your position, I guess, philosophically, but it just seems like pragmatically, it just seems like such a bad idea.
Well, so this is definitively two competing ideas. It is, no matter how you slice it, It
Mhm.
is easier and possibly financially better, depending on what happens immediately after everyone is given amnesty. And I don't think anyone has an answer to that question. So hypothetically, it is economically better for, I mean, certainly we're not paying for the plane tickets to ship them home, which in and of itself is expense. So either we go, well, this is easier and we don't want to really, which is a definitive signal to anyone thinking here, thinking about immigrating here illegally right now, that, well, you know, once we cause them a big enough problem, they'll say, well, it's just easier, throw their hands in the air, and then they'll make us all legal. So you incentivize future illegal immigration by giving them amnesty, by, in fact, weakening the judiciary, or, you know, the judicial system, and saying that, you know, turns out we really don't care that much. So we are going to have any immigration policy. If we give amnesty, what we're saying is, yeah, we don't really mean it.
Why can't we acknowledge that there's been like a massive fuck up with handling immigration, and then acknowledge that just giving amnesty to these people would be a million times easier and more pragmatic and would lead to a lot more positives, rather than, well, we need to philosophically defend the power or the integrity of our judicial system, so we need to take these actions that are like economically worse, fiscally worse, and even on a humanitarian level worse. That just seems like such a huge sacrifice to maintain the integrity of the judicial system. I don't know.
Well, two primary reasons. One, we're a nation of laws. And as soon as we circumvent the legal system, and in my opinion, we already have, and we see negative effects of that basically everywhere. And so if we're going to do that, then we're agreeing to, at this point, more perpetuate the problem than create one. So fair enough to say there already is a problem. Unfair to say we won't be making it worse by doing this. Now, the other reason, again, we can discuss whether or not the American immigration policy right now is crap, and I wholly agree with you. I think that nearly everything we do related to people immigrating to this country is shit.
Okay, well, okay. So, firstly, insofar as DACA, at least the DACA people go, how do you incentivize further? Do you think that like illegal immigrants, when they make the choice to come here, are like planning on being amnestized or whatever, or, like, or planning on being naturalized as citizens somehow? Like, that seems like a jump to say that, like, well, if we give amnesty now, a whole bunch of other people are going to flood in.
So I seriously doubt anyone sits down at the dinner table in country X that is not the United States and goes, well, they gave amnesty, so let's go now.
Mhm.
However, you, in a much softer incentive sense, whereas this is clearly not the main interest. I mean, immigrating to anywhere that doesn't have an immigration policy would hold the same incentive. However, well, I already think it would be a good idea to go to America. Well, if what they're doing is deporting all of us and that immigrate illegally, they are now incentivized to use the immigration system. Now, again, I think
the current immigration system is unusable generally, so I don't think that any of them will be incentivized to use the current immigration system, right?
Well, so maybe.
I mean, like, it's like I want to say it's like a 10+ year waiting list. I think, even if you like can like get work, even if you're like decently qualified.
I think our immigration system is filled with all the wrong incentives anyway. Like, we hypothetically permit 1 million people a year to immigrate to the U.S., and the way that we do that is not around anything that we actually want. Like, skilled labor is the last thing we actually care about. It's like, well, are you the brother's, cousin's, neighbor's, sister's uncle of someone who already lives here? Yes, well, come on in. Well, at the same 10-year slow rate as everything else, but fixing that is, while related, still a separate issue.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess like some of these issues have to be kind of taken together. Like, if you don't fix one, the other one, I can kind of understand some. I guess like for the DACA kids, so even if you could make strong economic arguments and everything for them being here, even if you can make the argument that they're here like not of their own volition or whatever, that none of that matters to you because you're more interested in protecting the integrity of the judicial system.
Basically, yes. In short answer. However, if the supposition here is, well, look, what we're going to do, and supposedly this was the original plan of DACA, right, was that, well, you're here, you're not causing a problem, let's do any of the path to citizenship things. One, I would suggest that the time to have got this done was 10 years ago now when Bush proposed it, because there wasn't a whole lot of opposition in government, but we did march in the streets and say, no, we don't want that. Now, since we live in a representative democracy, that's why it didn't happen then. If the supposition is that in 10 years the entirety of the country has changed, then, well, let's what amounts to have a referendum on it again. And if I'm just wrong and we should sacrifice the judicial system in the eyes of the people, then, well, I'm wrong. However, what we had done at that point is created something in the judicial system to address the problem.
I mean, it seems like we've done amnesty in the past, like Reagan did, and we didn't have like these massive, like, now everybody hates the judicial system or whatever. And then you've got like pardon powers from the president and stuff. You've got the way that people plead things down. Like, I don't know. It seems like our judicial system is pretty flexible. I feel like it should serve. I feel like when you talk about like the judicial system as an entity, it should serve as it serves a function to society. It's not like a be all and end all like institution that has to stand like in some rigid way on its own. I guess like
well, it sort of does.
Okay, I guess
my reasoning for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, my reasoning for that is that if the judicial system in aggregate is intensely fluid, then you never know what crime is. And while that is a very far end issue with degrading the judicial system, the further we go down this road, the closer we get to that.
Gotcha. I mean, I guess I don't necessarily disagree with your conclusion. I just don't buy the I don't buy the initial position that like maintaining the integrity or what you consider the integrity of our judicial system is worth a million other problems. But I guess if we're kind of like at a crossroads there, I guess we can't really come to an agreement. I guess I would argue that like a little bit of fluidity in the judicial system, as long as it remains largely intact, which I think we both agree it would, is probably worth the keeping a ton of immigrants here that do contribute positively to the United States, that do pay taxes, that are documented, that aren't causing troubles or committing crimes. That seems like a really obvious trade-off to me. But you disagree because you think it threatens the any integrity at all of the judicial system.
Personally, I do. The end result of this is that the idea that we are going to keep otherwise law-abiding illegal immigrants is probably the reality of the situation. That said, I don't see an opposition to ending sanctuary anything, because that is the state, city, whatever output of, well, we're just going to let you stay here. And the reality of sanctuary everything comes down to, well, we did catch you for a crime, but we're not going to deport you. And I think if we had stopped there, I don't think Trump would have got any more traction after that, and we would be deporting people that are fairly universally agreed that we don't want here.
Okay. Wait, so are you saying that like you're okay with like sanctuary cities, or did I misunderstand that?
Sanctuary cities are terrible. Okay. So, as is, well, California for being a sanctuary state.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I mean I think we're kind of like at an impasse here. I don't see like some super rigid, or I don't see like your incredibly rigid interpretation of how the judiciary system should work as being more important than the pragmatic impacts of policy relating to it, I guess.
On something else then?
Yeah, sure. What's the next thing?
Ooh, Affordable Care Act.
Yeah, sure. Although I think I might see where this is going, but go ahead.
As a base premise, I disagree with everything to do with the Affordable Care Act and socialized medicine, and I think Trump Care is crap in the sense that it is some sort of softball move to say that it's a good thing, but want to take credit for it.
Wait, what is Trump Care?
His proposed bill to repeal and replace, or whatever the hell he was actually getting at, to fix the Affordable Care Act.
Okay, I guess I did, or I might not. Fuck, I'm trying to remember what the Trump Care proposal was. Yeah, I don't remember it. I guess maybe because the ACA never got repealed, I never looked into it too much.
Well, it wasn't going anywhere. But have taken the original, just repeal the Affordable Care Act and be done with it. It was proposed, as opposed to even Trump's repeal and replace. So
Are you just talking about just them trying to repeal it? Yeah, I really don't remember like a Trump care plan. I feel like I follow this pretty closely, and I don't remember Trump ever proposing like an alternative, like a serious alternative to the ACA.
Well, serious is certainly a debatable issue, one way or the other. But a lot of what this came down to is his rhetoric was you need to be able to buy insurance across state lines. That wasn't even actually in the plan. We're going to remove the subsidies.
Okay, so you're not talking about any type of like actual overhaul, just like some basic changes he wanted to make to the healthcare system, right?
These days, it's sort of surviving, and I guess what they're calling, was it No. What the hell was that guy's name?
Romney Care is what.
Oh yeah, that's years ago.
Yeah.
Ryan Care. There we go.
Ryan
the other
Care?
R guy.
Maybe it was a Republican. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is. I mean, I'm pretty much. I think I see where this is going. Where we're going to be at a crossroads between pragmatic versus, I guess, what is philosophically right or whatever. To where I can understand why you would be against things like the ACA on like a fundamental or constitutional level. But then I would argue that pragmatically it has gotten more people insured. I don't remember if it was 10 or 30 million more people or whatever, but the number of people insured increased, and that removing it would probably be detrimental to the American people as a whole. But then you would argue that that doesn't matter, that we're threatening the institution of government and the rule of law and everything as a result. Is that fair? Or
Well, I could make that argument. I think that is generally less important in the discussion of the ACA, if only because of, for example, a Supreme Court ruling that it's acceptable that it's a tax. So, I mean, judicially, I think we jumped through a little bit of hoops, but it's as settled as it's going to get there. That said, the having insured these people didn't necessarily in any way, shape, or form get them care, certainly didn't get them care that they couldn't have otherwise gotten. And most
wait,
definitely,
what do you mean by that?
Which?
Insuring people
doesn't insure care.
Yeah.
Given and understand that the Affordable Care Act is the 50% line to this, but given a sufficiently high deductible, I will insure the entire country for $1 a month. I will give you health insurance and I will cover everything, but your annual deductible is $1 million. So the only time that I ever pay anything out is once you have already spent $1 million of your own care. And the reality is what we have seen with the affordable care insurance markets is those low cost plans, the ones that got all of those people insurance, have $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 annual deductibles. So the result of these people getting insurance is that they have insurance that only if you have like cancer is it really covering your care. Until then, what you have is them using more out of pocket, which is effectively the same thing that we had before for the vast majority.
Gotcha. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree that large deductibles exist, but isn't that kind of the point of health insurance? I guess I thought that the point of like health insurance was to get you care for catastrophic events or to help you like manage like lifelong conditions, things like diabetes type 1 and stuff like that. It wasn't so that you could go to the doctor like every 2 weeks and get an x-ray for free, no?
Well, while that may have been the idealized intent of everyone who is promoting healthcare for all, the pure and simple fact of the matter is that there are at least a couple studies out currently just about the Affordable Care Act that the quantity of times that people go to the doctor or the emergency room for non-emergency situations has exponentially increased since the Affordable Care Act. So while we might hope that this had resulted in people with diabetes being taken care of over the long run, there's little evidence to say that that was truly increased because we already had things like Medicare where people could file for disability under these things, and they already were. And what we're actually seeing as an output is that Johnny Skin Knee means an ER visit instead of peroxide and a Band-Aid.
So wouldn't it be better to approach this problem from another way, like whether it's through, I don't know, some type of proactive program to educate the public on how to properly use their insurance or something like that, rather than saying because some of people are abusing it and going to the hospital too much, we need to axe it completely?
The output difference between the two. I mean, there is a reality that if you don't have health insurance, what you do is not go to the hospital because that shit's expensive. And if you do have a serious problem, we were already subsidizing you. And there's a really interesting chart on the cost of healthcare since the invention of the Medicare, Medicaid programs and their expansions about how the cost of healthcare has exploded because once you are on them, you can in fact go to the hospital for anything and it's covered. However, we were already doing things to cover those people. And the trotted out instances like the lady who was a realtor, like I got breast cancer and it bankrupted me, is to some degree, if you're a realtor, yeah, I am heartless in going to say that if you've been a successful realtor for 40 years, you probably, if you wanted health insurance, should have bought it.
Well, it seems like America is the only country with these problems where we have all these people declaring bankruptcy because of healthcare-related things. Why is the United States the only country that can't do it?
Oh, there's no such suggestion is from me that we can't. I think the question is, do we want to, and I don't mean just with money, pay for the socialized medicines or any individual mandates or any of the government-run healthcare, because there is a serious problem with countries that have these things with outputs of care. And I'm most familiar with the NHS, if only because I've been looking into it recently, but they do not have good health outcomes in relation to us.
Can you give me an example of a health outcome that's inferior in these other countries that have socialized medicine compared to the United States?
Sure. You mind if we stick with the NHS?
Sure.
Okay. So he is, I think, everybody's favorite.
Wait,
right?
I'm sorry. Wait. What did you just say?
Infant mortality.
Okay.
I think that's the favored one to go with, right?
Well, at least for developing countries, it's an important one, but there's a lot of different metrics to use, but sure.
My primary issue with, for example, the NHS and infant mortality is that if you go to the CDC and the NHS and you pull their statistics for it, what you find out very quickly is the NHS breaks up what the US calls as infant mortality into 5 different statistics. Mm-hmm. And then they named one of them infant mortality, and they compare that to all 5 of their statistics combined. When you combined all of them together, they have a higher infant mortality rate. I'd have to go get the video. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's something like 30% higher infant mortality rate in the NHS, under the NHS, than there is under the American system.
Okay, so without looking up, I guess, this single metric, because there's a lot of other ways to test it, why is it that like every index I can find ranks the United Kingdom's healthcare above the United States? Do you think these are like bias rankings, or?
Well, so I think there is a lot of, we would call it accounting games if it was money, that get played by the NHS. Right. So I think the single easiest one is maternal mortality. So in the United States, we discuss your chances of dying for 1 year after giving birth. Right. And this one I'm only using because it's easy, because they only break it up into 2 stats.
Okay.
UK has the same stat, or at least the one they compare against us. Well, the UK has broken it up into 2 things. So you go to the CDC, you get this number. It's every mother who has died for something related to childbirth for 1 year. When you go to the NHS, they have the statistic under the same name, but they're only counting the first 42 days.
And you're telling me that like when I don't know if it's a WHO who does it, but for the people that make these healthcare index ranking systems, they all get duped by this and they're not aware of it, or?
They seem to be. I know that's a pretty big claim for me to make, but there is.
When I look up if I look up the relative under 5 mortality rate, it seems like the United States is ranked 5 here, and the UK is ranked 12. Are you saying this is just because the United Kingdom plays with the numbers, or? This is from the WHO. The following is a list of the OECD countries by under 5 mortality rate per 1,000 live births, as published by the WHO. The United States comes out at rank 5 here, and then the UK is down at rank 12, with the United States being almost 50% higher in terms of infant mortality than the UK.
Infant mortality, I know off, well, in the sense that I don't remember the number, I know off the top of my head because I stopped and made a video about it. And so what they do is they take out, you know what, let me just pull up the list in the goddamn video and stop talking without numbers. But they break up, like, for example, SIDS is a really great example. We count SIDS in our 1 year infant mortality rate, right?
Okay.
They do not. They break it up and give it its own. SIDS is this other thing. And they, because of that, they have a lower number. And I mean, maybe I'm missing something, but they absolutely, when you go through their numbers here, is God damn it, this is the wrong part. Hold on. So infant mortality in the U.S. is 5.9 in 2013. It's only the statistics I had to work with. So,
Okay.
or at the time that I made this, it was the statistics I have to work with. So they break this up into the UK breaks it up into still deaths, neonatal deaths, and then an infant mortality statistic.
Okay.
What I did is I added them all together. Then I got their total live births for 2013, and their deaths per 1,000 is 10.7. The US's was 5.9, which makes you 71% more likely in the
Wait,
US. Now,
okay, hold on. I'm actually curious. I'd like to expose a little bit. Okay, so you're saying the United Kingdom's under 5 mortality rate is actually 10.7 for...
they're
Because that would put them at like the third worst in the world, according to the World Health Organization. And you've discovered this somehow, but the United Kingdom was able to hide this from everybody else that makes these indexes for ranking healthcare.
So, sure. I know that's a big claim to make, but I do actually go and sit and break this down in a video. To be fair, I think I misspeak a couple of times, but the numbers are all still there, and the links to the NHS are available. And I'm not, there's no links to Breitbart, there's none of that. It is straight to the NHS and to the CDC. So,
Gotcha.
I don't think they're the like 10th worst in the world. My assumption would be that other people are playing these games too, so that number is probably unreliable. However, going through each and every one of these statistics and aggregating all of these numbers together does in fact take time. So I don't want to just necessarily say that Canada's outcomes are worse than ours, because I don't know that. But I do know with the NHS that they are playing this numbers game.
I guess it just seems... I mean, I understand. I would have to go watch your video. You can understand me being a little skeptical that you've discovered
Absolutely.
like some numbers game that no other
Right.
ranking system has discovered
Right.
when healthcare is one of the most important hot topic issues in the world, right?
YouTuber with 100 subscribers makes a substantial claim. I'm with you. I would be skeptical of my claim too. Which, to be fair, is why I made the video and provided the links that I did. The death rate for mothers is the one that got me started on this. And so it's in the same video. So I figure I'll just pull numbers from there to talk about it in a actual numerical sense, as opposed to. So what they do is they break it up into 42 days or less. So their death rate for mothers within the first year is 9.02. I want to say this is per 100,000. And America's is 17.3 per 100,000. So if you go get their late maternal death rate, which is 42 days to 1 year, that's 14.12, which gives them a total of 23.14 per 100,000.
Okay, actually, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm actually curious. Can you start seeing the numbers? I want to explore this now. Let's do it.
Sure. Give me just a second. Let me just grab the article.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so our goal right now, I want to find the true... So what number are we discussing right now? We're going to discuss the true, the mother mortality rate, or...
If only because it's the one that I'm on right now, yeah. So maternal mortality in the US and the UK.
Okay, it's called maternal mortality rate. Is that what we're looking for? Is the annual number of female deaths per 100,000 live births, right?
Yes. Discord, because I suck. So I don't...
And you say that you came up with... What was the number that you came up for the United Kingdom?
Let me grab the thing. 23.14.
Okay. And then... How did you... And then what was your methodology for coming up with that number?
CDC. In chat, I'm just going to start linking you some stuff.
Sure thing.
Just want to make sure I'm linking you that. Yeah, that's definitely... CDC did a study, or not the CDC, goddamn, the NHS did a study on the subject and produced this stupid little pamphlet right here. Second, let me link it to you.
Where are you linking this on?
Under general voice, it looks like.
Okay, hold on.
Let me.
Did you do these same numbers for the United States?
So what I did is make sure that we were comparing the same thing. So in the United States, I checked our list of categorical reasons, the categorical reasons for including you in this number, which seemingly we are comparing the same thing. Now, maybe somebody's playing numbers on the back end, but according to cdc.gov, we're not. So maybe, but supposedly no. We publish this as a whole 1 year, and the list of things that get you on this list are the same between the NHS and the CDC. The stupid little pamphlet thing there. Page 11 has... no, it's not page 11. God damn it.
And you said that pregnancy-related mortality in the United States came out as what number for you?
17.3 in 2013.
Okay.
Page 9, there is a list of the definitions that get you on this list in the UK, and it's maternal death, death of a woman while pregnant or within 42 days of the end of pregnancy from any cause related to or aggravated by the presidency or its management, but not from accidental or incidental causes. So if you're pregnant, get hit by a car, no. If eclampsia kills you, yes.
And in the second thing you linked me, where does it have the breakdown of?
The second thing is on page 9, you'll get the definitions, and the tables for it are, it looks like 14, but it's sideways, so that's not it.
So like when I look at this table that you've linked me, table 2.1 on page 12, it says that in 2011 to 2013, the total direct and indirect deaths, the rate was 9.02. Which seems to be consistent with the CIA.gov, which ranks the United States as worse than the United Kingdom on this. And then on your CDC website, it had the United States at 17.3. How are we getting the United Kingdom all the way up to like 24 or whatever?
Hold on, just let me find the table. So again, the go to page 9 thing, because it gives you that, there it is, page 9 gives you that maternal death statistic. And then at the bottom of that, it says late deaths occurring between 42 days and 1 year. And what we are producing as a statistic in the US is maternal death plus late death in the equivalent of our statistic. So we're doing the whole 1 year, they're doing the first 42 days. The table, so I can just direct you to a page number, but
do you have a definition whether the CDC or somebody uses for the United States maternal deaths? Like,
So it is on that page. How does CDC define pregnancy-related deaths? For reporting purposes, a pregnancy-related death is defined as the death of a woman while pregnant or within 1 year of pregnancy termination, regardless of the duration or site of the pregnancy, from any cause related to or aggravated by the pregnancy or its management, but not from accidental or incidental causes.
Okay, so that sounds like it says within 1 year pregnancy or pregnancy termination, right? Hello?
Yeah, no, I'm still here.
Oh. So so you're saying that we include do you think that 1 year is also like included for the pregnant women? Like once you give birth, you're saying that they track the woman for I guess I would have to spend some time digging through this. This is like a really, really incredible claim that like you right, you understand?
Yes.
I'm not trying to because
No,
you're essentially saying that you've uncovered something that literally every single index on the planet has missed, and every single person arguing about this has missed, like all over the world, that nobody realizes that there's this massive difference in the definitions of tracking like infant mortality. Like
No, I'm with you. It's a big claim. And I think I would be disappointed if you just believed me.
All right. I guess I'll do some digging into it later to try and reconcile. I mean, I am curious, I guess.
Let me find this damn table. Late deaths. There we go. On page 18 of that document, the top is the late deaths on it, and 9.02 is, I mean, it's the same number, right? And it's down to adding the late deaths in. It's what is it, 13.79? It looks like.
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll look into this, and then we can reconvene on it and talk about it later. I guess, sure.
Sure, man.
And so you think that similarly, like if you measure all of those indexes, then that all put the United States behind a ton of other countries' social health care. You think it's all because the social healthcare countries all play games with their numbers, and the United States doesn't?
To be fair, that is my working assumption at the moment. And I do mean assumption because until I sit down and go through statistics, I don't want to make that a claim. It is entirely possible that, I go through these and I get to Canada, and Canada is just purely better than us. I do not know until I look.
Gotcha. Okay. You want to move on to the next topic? Your mic cut out. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Or we can cut it here and we can reconvene at a different point if you want to talk again later. There's a lot of stuff I want to look up. I'm just kind of curious in terms of some of the things you said, and then we can talk about it later if you want.
Sure.
Okay, cool. I disagree with you a lot philosophically, but I mean, you're pretty well spoken, so I thought this was going to be a huge shit show, but you're pretty intelligent, so I appreciate it. Yeah, do you have any like final words or parting thoughts or anything?
Other than self-shilling and that this went pretty well, and I'm pretty well pleased with the outcome as it stands.
All right,
I don't think so.
Thanks for the conversation, my dude. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, man.
Fuck. All right, I'm not going to ever do any of these conversations without having an outline ready to go again. I'm never, ever, ever doing this again. This is what we've learned from this conversation. I will never do it. I'm making a promise. I will never do another one of these conversations without having an outline ready to go. Holy shit. I don't know what to do when I feel like when people are like just spewing bullshit at me, but I don't have like the background information to call them out on it. And then it's like, yeah, no, fuck that shit. It's way too retarded. I might as well go back to talking to like flat earthers or some shit if I'm going to do that. Read the chat during the debates. I can't because you guys all say like a million different retarded things and it's hard to tell like what's true and what's not true. Mike Spam, I think most of your points were irrelevant. Is he against presidential pardons? Amnesty wouldn't weaken the... So presidential pardons have nothing. He could very easily say something like, well, the president has the limited capacity to pardon people. It's not something that's going to massively weaken our judicial system because not everybody can expect it. There's a million arguments that you can mount against that. The presidential pardon was totally irrelevant to his point of view. Amnesty wouldn't weaken the judicial system. He's just using words he doesn't know. Legislation granting amnesty would be fixing an executive overreach, arguably, not attacking the judiciary. If you asked him to elaborate on this point, he'd just flounder. He displayed no understanding of what he was talking about, right? None of the key points in the arguments. It seemed like philosophically he was really big on rule of law, right? So if you say something like you're having legislation coming in to fix... executive overreach? How do you argue that it's executive overreach to say that some people are illegal immigrants? How is that executive overreach? Yeah, Vandal, I think so. Oh, here, Mike's time. I'll drag you in. All right, what's up? Wait, so how is this executive overreach when you're talking about things like amnesty?
Executive overreach is DACA allowing them to stay, period.
Sure,
that's the argument. That's
yeah, sure. Well, but
suing.
he's talking about amnesty as a general concept, not necessarily hyper-related to DACA.
Exactly, which is why I bring up the presidential pardons, because what you needed to ask him and to get him to try to commit to was, if something's a crime, it can never not be a crime.
Well, I don't know if he would necessarily agree with that because I thought about this, because I could bring up the example, well, what about people that have done marijuana, now marijuana is being made legal or whatever, for things like that? Do you think the judicial system should be completely inflexible and never allowed to change? I'm pretty sure his response to that would be, well, there's a process for changing those things, and we would need to go through that process in order to maintain the integrity of the judicial system.
Right, but you would need to ask him to define what integrity of the judicial system is.
So I think
because he never made that leap.
Sure, but I think by integrity of judicial, by integrity of judicial system, I'm pretty sure he means just like the fact that we have laws, those laws matter, and those laws will be enforced somewhat equally across the United States and not arbitrarily. I think is kind of what his argument would be. No.
But again, this goes back to the idea of pardoning.
Yeah, but pardoning is a specific power granted to the President of the United States that he is allowed to exercise should he want. Like, pardoning can still exist in a system of judicial integrity, where the only way to get out of a certain crime might be to get pardoned by the President. That's still baked into the system. That doesn't hurt the integrity of the entire system. And he might not even be for pardoning. But even if he was for pardoning, like, I don't think that threatens
if
his
he
argument.
wasn't for pardoning,
Uh-huh.
you can dunk on him really easily there.
Why?
It's not a hard argument to make. But then the next step would be to bring up when Obama commuted the sentences of the people in federal prison for marijuana possession and ask him his opinion on that and delve deeper into where does he believe that power should stop. That's the line of questioning to go down.
I guess. It just feels like you're trying to find, like, whatever arbitrary line we end up drawing for him, it's going to be way, way, way farther than anything I would draw. So I guess I just don't see the point in that line of questioning. Like, if eventually he gets to some point where he's like, this is okay, and then this is where I would draw the line, that's going to be way, way, way farther than where I'm at with amnesty, right?
Right. But you need to get him to draw a line. And you need to get him to explain how his line functions in the real world. That's how you attack positions like that.
Yeah, but I feel like he would have a really easy time defending it. So the problem when you argue with people like this is that they're willing to accept that they're making pragmatic trade-offs for a philosophical position. Like he already said as much with the wall. I think I understand what you want me to do. You want me to say, like, okay, well, you see this, this, and this, right? And you go, okay, well, yeah, I agree with that. And then I would go, okay, well, look at this problem, and this problem that's caused by your new position, right? In an attempt to show him that he doesn't agree with his own position. I think he would agree. He would go, oh, yeah, I totally accept that these are things, and I think that these things should definitely happen. He would like agree with it. He would go, yeah, I think that people that did marijuana or whatever shouldn't have their sentences commuted or shouldn't whatever, like, because they did break the law. I think he would be consistent and he would just say that. And then at that point, all I've done is like solidified his own philosophical position, right?
not necessarily, because once you get him to the line where he says, I'm not willing to go any further and moving towards your position, you say, great. Now, let's try and figure out, what's the word I'm looking for here? Fuck. You are trying to get him to come to the conclusion that his idea isn't supported in how our government functions, and that his vision of what's happening doesn't tie up with either history or how the current world works, because the question that he couldn't have an answer to is, what happens when society determines X action shouldn't have been a crime, and that it was wrong to imprison people for it? What's our solution?
Well, he would just say that we should never be able to make that philosophically he doesn't agree with that assertion. Well, yeah, we can play it if you want. We can play it out, and I'll assume his position if you want. So, like, my answer to that would just be society shouldn't be able to make those calls. They might. I live in a representative democracy, and I understand that some people will disagree with me. But, I mean, I don't think that we should ever be able to retroactively forgive somebody because because it hurts the integrity of our judicial system. How many people will break a crime thinking that in some day it'll become legal and they'll get out of it or something like that? Like, I think that the deterrent and everything is destroyed or whatever. It would be something like that, right?
And then the follow-up question is, what do you define as judicial system? How is it being hurt?
The way that it would be hurt is that if law is not applied as evenly and fairly as possible, it breaks down. The whole point of rule of law is that it has to apply to everybody to function. Otherwise, you are in some very weird, some crassy, I don't know what the prefix would be.
How is the rule of law not applying to everyone?
Because we have a law that very specifically denotes a punishment or a way that a certain thing should be treated, and now you're going to retroactively go back and say that we're changing our mind on all of this. So now everything is kind of up for debate.
But we're changing it for everyone affected by this law, not for a select group of people.
Well, but the people affected by it are a select group of people. It would be like if you were to retroactively change the law on murdering people with knives. That would be for everybody, but only the people that were in prison for murdering people with knives would be the people who are impacted.
I don't know where to go from this point. This is
my frustration. I'm
so
sorry. This
dumb.
was actually really frustrating. It sounds dumb, but the problem that you're experiencing is what
Oh no,
the problem is that
I know the arguments. What he'd say is just really dumb.
The problem is that there is a very axiomatic philosophical disagreement that I kind of hinted at, but I think this is just a discussion on philosophy at this point, because on one side, because honestly, because his views are similar to mine like 5 years ago, where I philosophically believe in some things like the function of government, the existence of the Constitution, that these things should supersede all other things. But today in my life, I'm much more pragmatic, where I think that we should look at outcomes and we should make outcome-based decisions, not like what is right and just, like those types of decisions. But if two people meet, where one is a pragmatist, and one of them is a like strict fundamental like interpretation rule of law kind of person, these people can never have a discussion because they have fundamental disagreements that they have to reconcile, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so like that discussion is what it needed to devolve into.
And then moving on to like
Mm-hmm.
the other things once you got past that. When you got to the Affordable Care Act thing,
Mm-hmm.
I think you really should have tried to ground him in talking about the legislation, because as soon as you moved off into statistics, it should have been clear you were never coming back.
Oh, about like the infant mortality thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Although,
well, so like my goal with that again.
Care.
Yeah, the problem is that like I'm not used to meeting people that will own incredible positions. So remember how I say I always meet people who haven't thought past a certain point? I haven't thought past that point. Like if I meet somebody who's willing to say, yes, I acknowledge that I have uncovered something that nobody else on earth has uncovered, like I don't have like a path forward from there. Like that's a really difficult area for me to navigate, you know?
Whatever happened to your plan to not debate against randos?
Well, he's not a rando. He has a small YouTube channel. But listen, it's good because I
random
take
idea.
something from every conversation. So this is good. I'm now if I talk to that Jay Wool guy or whatever the fuck that guy's name is, I'm gonna have an outline going into it. I need to have these fucking stats and everything ready to go because people are so much more confident than me and that they'll assert shit that is maybe not true, whereas I never want to do that.
If
Yeah.
anyone ever wants to, I know it's been a long time since you've had an actual debate about Trump,
Mhm.
but if anyone wants to defend Trump to you, make sure to ground them in Trump's actions because every single time it feels like they're willing to go to some fringe case to get the discussion away from Trump because realistically it's indefensible.
Well, so
As
like
soon
he
as
would be in favor of the wall, right? That's the
Sure.
thing.
But the wall, even then, you can ground that in Trump's actions.
Well, he would say
Why
Trump was
has
trying to
Trump
get
not gotten why has he failed to get funding for the wall?
because
Which he
Congress
has
is
failed
corrupt
so
and he
far.
couldn't because Congress is corrupt and he's not able to navigate through the corrupt swamp that is the deep state that exists in the government right now.
And this is where we get into the fun thing. Start asking them to name senators, name congressmen that are working against Trump.
Well,
And
McCain
when-
is working against Trump now.
Yep. McCain's gonna come up. It used to be Graham, but now he and Graham are friends, sort of, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
See if they bring up Collins, Murkowski, Heller, Flake. You can go through these people and be like, so these are really conservative votes. Ben Sass, who I have seen pro-Trump commentators call Ben Sass a Democrat in disguise. He is the third most conservative vote in the Senate.
Sure, I heard people saying the same about Fuck, who was the guy just recently that said he wasn't running again?
Jeff Flake.
Oh yeah, the Flake guy. I heard. I was listening to some talk radio show and they were saying that like Flake's never actually even been that strong of a Republican, but he's got like
He's been a fairly strong Republican.
yeah, he has like a massive conservative voting record or whatever.
Like, and what's great about Trump is it really exposes people who only follow like Fox News or the meme shows, because just ask them to name how these senators have opposed Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Or pull up 538's Trump score and be like, these senators have an 80% Trump score, and it's expected to be smaller. Can you explain that? They can't.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, Destiny,
again-
Congress Trump score.
You need to ground people in facts and things that can actually be argued and not allow them to pull you down into these rabbit holes.
Yeah, sure. But the yeah, I just have to be careful because there are some rabbit holes, or I'm sorry, there are some topics where even grounded in fact will remain. Like I think over the wall, I think we would remain in disagreement. No.
It's okay to remain in disagreement, but you need to ground yourself in what you're disagreeing. How you go from the wall to, for example, presidential pardon power
Mm-hmm.
is really weird.
Maybe I don't know. I mean, like even if we started to get grounded in the argument of like whether or not Trump could get something done, we're arguing about something that Trump wants, right? So he'd say that he would be for Trump because he wants this thing. It sucks that he hasn't got it done, even if he wasn't able to get it done because of through his own ineptitude or whatever. And then we're just arguing over the abilities of Trump as like a statesman, not necessarily whether his ideas are good or bad, right?
Right. And that's not a bad thing. You make it sound like that's a bad thing to have discussions about. A president who can't even get his own party to work with him. And you're trying to tell me that's something not worthy of discussion when discussing the president.
Well, but I guess like the point of the conversation isn't whether or not Trump is an effective statesman, because I think that guy seemed reasonable. He'd probably agree that he's not. It was over the ideas and policy positions he had, right? So like that guy could very reasonably say, like, that would destroy this whole train of thought. He could say something like, "Oh, I totally agree that Trump has been horrible in getting his ideas across. He's made enemies of almost everybody everywhere he goes, and he just doesn't seem to be very good at navigating political waters. However, I do think his ideas are good, right?" And then we're back on the kind of that policy discussion, right?
but you're not, because, and this is like when he brought up Ryan Care, and
Mhm.
you asked him to name what Trump Care was, and he couldn't because Trump Care isn't a thing. There is no Trump Care policy proposal. It doesn't exist.
Sure.
As long as people are allowed to say, because there's no policy implementation, I can disregard any negative effects of something because there's no implementation. But here's the good effects of this idea. You can't win those arguments. You're
Well, but
fighting
if I
air.
want to attack the ideas themselves, I can though, right? Like I think that fundamentally, whether Trump can or can get a wall done, I think that fundamentally the wall is a stupid idea, right? Isn't that what the discussion should be centered on?
You're going to have a hard time doing that, especially against these people. Because, and I've seen this happen with much larger commentators, and frankly, no offense, much smarter commentators than
Like
you.
Ben Shapiro.
Where
Tom Saigon.
even if you ground it in facts, discussing the ideas of a wall, you're fighting nothing, and you're having to fight a battle on all fronts.
I guess you don't think you can philosophically win a discussion on whether or not you should build a wall up to keep people out of the country, even if you could pragmatically win it on most grounds and then bring it back to a philosophical discussion? You think that's unwinnable?
I do. I think if you are trying to say, can I play this argument out to an endpoint where I can win? The answer is no. There is no discussion without discussing a specific implementation where you can get to an end and be like, wow, we successfully wrapped up all the loose ends. This discussion's over. There's no way to do that.
I feel like that's not true though. Because like, okay, so like let's say that we maintain our philosophical disagreements, but then we have your fact-based discussion, right? They could concede points to me but still be justified in their beliefs, no? Like they could
And
say
this
that like
is the problem
sorry, go ahead.
you run into every single one of these debates, which is where you always talk about how this person is making valid arguments, then you learn 24, 48, 72 hours later, none of it was sound, but it was all valid.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm talking about so we're not talking about validity or soundness here. We can have
I know. But what I'm saying is it's the same thing, because these people are saying, under my philosophical beliefs, this will always be a good thing. And you're saying, well, looking at it pragmatically, here's why it's all bad. But then they can say, I don't care how bad it is, under my philosophy, it's a good thing, and you can't argue against that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Then you would make it a discussion on philosophy, right?
But as soon as you get into philosophy, you're fighting their battle.
Well, but then I guess like the thing is that the other battle is impossible to win, right? Because I think it was Fuentes did this too, where I can point out that like, hey, well, if you do this, this bad thing will happen, this bad thing, this bad, and they'll be like, well, that's okay, I accept those bad trade-offs. Or like Sargon, where Sargon says things like, I accept a weaker economy to tighten up immigration. Like I accept that it might be bad for everybody a little bit, but I think that trade-off is worth it. Like people will make those concessions. So at that point, that argument is literally unwinnable because you're arguing something that the other person doesn't care about. Like for Sargon, if I argue about immigration, he doesn't care about economics. So there's like no point. But I feel like if you can back it up into a philosophical discussion, I think at least if you don't make progress, like you can have a discussion about two things that are more relevant to the argument, right?
I would agree with you on relevance, but I think the whole you're not making progress thing needs more emphasis. You're not making progress having that discussion.
So in your world, do you think it's better to just say like, so the way that I would wrap it up is I would say like, okay, so we disagree on some things. However, we agree that the wall would be economically bad, bureaucratically bad, foreign relation bad, and maybe even for like immigration, maybe it would have some detrimental impacts. But you think that that trade-off is worth it because you want to protect the integrity of our judiciary system, and then that you would try to end the conversation there. That would be like your goal with it, or?
Yeah, and then you move on. Once it's clear that you're not making progress and there's nothing to gain continuing that discussion. Because again, and it feels like the last several months stream content have been focused on this, which is how do I win these philosophical debates?
Well, usually, I don't think much has been actually, because I learned a lot about it during the JF stuff, but usually they're not philosophical debates. Usually these have been rooted in pretty much pragmatic stuff. For instance, with did you watch my contraception debate with the James Alsop guy?
I did.
Yeah, so like I intentionally avoided philosophy with him. Like every time he brought up sexual degeneracy as a comment, I never even spoke about that. I literally just hammered home like my points, that contraception provides these 4 benefits for society, and then I made him agree with all of it, and then I made him disagree at the end about the philosophical things, and that was it. Which I guess is how you're saying you want all of the conversations to go.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good one for that reason.
Mhm.
Compare that to the Fuentes guy, where because you didn't have the facts,
Mhm.
it moved into philosophy, and that's when it turned into the shit show.
I mean, I kind of disagree with you. I think he just won because he knew shit that I didn't know. I think it was more fact-based than philosophical. We didn't really argue much over like should like philosophical debate would be like strict versus something other interpretation of like constitutional law or something. There's a name for it. I don't remember what it's called, but
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. I can't remember the term either.
Mhm.
But yes, I think that once these people want to move into philosophy, you just say, you know what? I want you to concede all the pragmatic effects, and then we're going to be done. Because at that point, we're no longer discussing facts. We're discussing feelings. And I don't want to
Gotcha.
move into that realm.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay.
I
I'll
mean,
try it.
if you disagree, I'm open to hear a counter argument. I really am.
Well, as long as you admit first that pragmatically, no, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, I don't think I necessarily disagree. I think that having outlines and shit ready to go for every conversation will help me do that easier too, because it's really hard for me to have. Because if somebody brings up something that I'm not familiar with or haven't
Like
heard
when
of
this
before, I
guy
have to, like,
comes on
instantly.
and you're like, what are we going to talk about?
Yeah,
And
that's probably
neither
not a
we
good
know.
idea. Yeah, because somebody can be like super ready to go on something. I think I'm never going to do that again. After this, I realize that that's a really dumb idea, because I could ambush somebody on any topic like that and always win if it's an area of expertise I have, if the other person hasn't had time to prepare, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You have any final closing thoughts for the stream and your fans?
Don't be surprised tomorrow if the indictment's for a nobody. We don't know what Mueller's thinking. We don't know why he's going now. And just remember, the investigations he took over started way before he was appointed.
Mm-hmm. How fuck is it gonna be if it's Hillary Clinton, dude? If Hillary Clinton is in cuffs tomorrow?
That would... You know what? That would be so hilarious.
That would be fucking
From
crazy,
a
dude.
what is happening right now perspective.
It's
I don't
probably
even
not
know.
going to be not even like a Flynn Manafort level thing, right? I think is what it seems.
There are a lot of signs pointing towards it not being Flynn Manafort. There
If
are
it was them, would they know by now?
not necessarily. There are a lot of reasons, both politically and from a legal reason, they wouldn't know right now. And there's a reason their lawyers are all telling the press right now, we haven't heard anything, so it's not us, guys.
Mm-hmm. What was I gonna say? Oh, how do you keep somebody from like leaving the country or whatever?
Sealing the indictment and not telling them they're about to be arrested.
But I mean, like, but what if? So, like, let's say like Manafort and Flynn like leave the country right now. Like, what's to keep them from leaving?
Nothing.
Okay, gotcha. I guess if they were, I guess if they thought that they was closing in on them, they probably would have left by now.
Not necessarily, because it would look really, 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 really bad if an indictment is unsealed against them and they're in a why can't I remember the term? Jesus Christ. non-extraditing country.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Like if Manafort or Flynn like were to leave like right after the indictment is revealed to like Russia or some shit, would probably look.
Yeah, if Manafort shows up in Russia in 6 hours,
Mhm.
he's never coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, because even if the indictment wasn't for him, that looks pretty bad.
Actually, I think what's scary though is how many right-wing pundits are running the fire Mueller line.
Yeah, I thought maybe I wasn't following things close enough, but I thought in the beginning, I thought when Mueller was appointed, I thought that most people were okay with him, like on both sides of
They
the aisle.
were.
Yeah.
There's been a Newt Gingrich tweet that's been getting retweeted a lot where he was just like, I'm glad Mueller was appointed.
Uh-huh.
And a Fox News slide singing the praises of Mueller.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people did the same thing with Comey, right?
Yep. And what's even crazier is Comey is a Republican. He is really right-leaning. I've seen some dim pundits talk about wanting him to run for president.
I had one more thing, but I forgot what it was. Yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day.
It will.
No matter who it is, tomorrow's going to be an interesting day, right?
Actually, more interesting would be if nothing happens tomorrow, then like the incitement gets unsealed on like Thursday.
That would suck. Mueller, not Mueller. Sorry,
that-
I keep saying Mueller. It's Mueller.
All that hype, dead.
Yeah. Yeah, damn. There's so much because depending on who gets indicted, like it reveals so much about the investigation and everything. Oh shit, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Fuck, it's gonna be some crazy shit.
Mueller's office did not say it would be tomorrow. There was a lot of reporting that said it'll probably be tomorrow. There's not been any reporting saying they're going tomorrow.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's light it up.
One other thing to pay attention to
Mm-hmm.
is look to see if whoever it is gets arrested or turns themselves in voluntarily. That tells you a lot.
If they are voluntarily, does that mean they're more likely to try to make a deal or what?
Not necessarily. It just means that for whatever reason, he didn't want to have them perp walked.
Didn't want to have them what?
Perp walked.
What does that mean?
Or he thought they'd flee. Which is where even if someone would willingly turn themselves in,
Mm-hmm.
you have them arrested, so you get the shots in the press of them being arrested for PR reasons.
Gotcha.
Oh, what's his name? The guy who helped craft the first Muslim ban, Rudy Giuliani, loved to do that.
Gotcha. Do you know anything about this Jacob Wool guy or whatever?
I've seen him on Tommy Lauren, or not Tommy Lauren, on a Lauren Southern's timeline.
So is his whole life bullshit, or is he actually like a genius hedge fund trader at 19, or?
I'm gonna go with the second.
Do you really think so?
It wouldn't surprise me. But
I was going through some of the articles.
none of that means anything for anything else.
Yeah, I was going through some of the articles on his site. It seems like some of the shit that he says is pretty fucking retarded. Like, he was talking about Mueller's like financial ties to Russia, and it was like Mueller has part of his portfolio invested in a hedge fund that manages other hedge funds, and one of those other hedge funds have a company in them that has like a 10% stake, like in some shit. It seemed like really dumb.
Yeah, that is really dumb.
I think if I talk to him, I think I need to have specific topics I want to talk about so that I'm ready.
I would agree with you.
Yeah, because he seems like the kind of guy that could fuck. It would be really bad to go in blind on.
The world has seen enough darkness.
There would be, yeah, that would be a hard one. especially since you have no idea which way he's gonna want to take things,
Mm-hmm.
even with an outline. In fact, I'd make sure he agreed to it before you went in.
I'll do my alpha shit and guide the conversation like I normally do, okay? Alright, okay, well I'll talk to you later, buddy, or do you have any final
Yeah,
thoughts for your
sounds
fans?
good. I'll let you and Lily get to your dueling.
Yeah, have fun, buddy, be careful.
You do.
Have fun, buddy. Be careful.
Thanks.
Problem.
Don't
Hey,
ever
has
stop
it occurred
taking...
to you that we don't have a jungler?
It's normal, who cares?
Alright.
Don't be negative right off the bat, okay?
Stop. I'm in my zone right now.
Oh, shit.
Alright, come on.
Okay.
We're going inside this bush, okay?
Okay,
We're going in that other bush, okay?
okay.
Alright, did you start your Q or E?
I haven't opened any spell yet.
Alright. I know you missed this point blank last time, but there's no way you're gonna miss this again, right?
Okay, would you like me to open Q?
Only if you can hit it.
Listen,
Actually,
do you think it might be better to go to that bush? I don't want to overrule you, but
you know what?
maybe we
Just-
should-
just start. You know
maybe
what?
we
Just
should-
press.
maybe
start
we
with
should-
E actually.
okay, let's go in here maybe. I understand your idea. Do you think this would be better? Okay.
No, not really.
I agree. Yeah, we should. Here, let's stand right here. This is a really good idea. I approve of this. Okay, we're gonna
Yeah,
wait for them
that's
to walk in, and we're gonna get him. Okay.
You would have a
she's right
better
there.
aim
Okay,
from
are
here,
you ready?
not there.
Are you ready?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Good luck, buddy.
Okay, well I shouldn't have flashed there.
No, it's okay. All right, focus on your last hits, okay, buddy? You can do it.
Don't tell me what to do.
Please calm down.
You're not my mom.
I know.
You're my dual grill today. Okay, don't ping the minions. Okay, that tilts me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're pinging the I just missed that one because you pinged it. Can you
Okay,
not do
just
that?
chill.
I'm just gonna miss this one. I'm gonna
You're
miss
not.
this one too.
Shh, just chill this one.
Do you know how hard it is to like CS while doing push to talk? It's actually really hard.
Okay, don't use push to talk then.
No. Okay, why? Why?
You were gonna miss
Why?
it.
No, I wasn't going to miss it. I was
Okay.
actually not. This is. Oh my god.
Can you calm down? You're like super high energy today. Oh my god.
I just drank coffee.
So
I'm
this
like
is-
super pumped up on caffeine right now. It feels great. Holy shit, I love
Sorry,
coffee.
she drank hot
You
chocolate
tried-
instead.
Hot chocolate is so gross. It has so much. Can you not? What's wrong with you? You're doing this on purpose.
You chill.
Where's your support? Oh, there she is. Alright, that was an okay snare.
Thanks, buddy.
Can you not? Can you not? Can you not?
What the fuck? Do
No,
we
I'm
need
serious.
to
If
do
you
to
do
get
that,
a
it
Minecraft
actually tilts
server
me.
again?
Stop.
Feels
Okay, I'm
bad.
sorry.
I can't yes when you do
Also, bonus me.
that. I have to
Stin,
focus
one
on your
duckers,
singing,
KYS
and I need. Can you?
retard.
No, I'm serious. You're trolling me. Stop.
Okay,
Can
I'll
you
stop.
not?
That was one. Okay, just chill.
That was a nice try. Okay.
Oh, you're not gonna help me. My bad.
I don't know. I felt like you shouldn't have gone in on that.
Okay, that was my
You missed,
mistake,
like,
buddy. Well, I mean, I hit everything, but
No, you didn't.
that's kind of like missing everything.
You.
What? I hit my Q on the Nami.
Oh, you did? Oh, I wasn't paying attention then.
That's okay, buddy.
Oh, you missed that one.
I'm zoning. Can you be more positive? Fuck. Alright.
I just want one game where like I tell you what to do for once.
Okay, tell me what to
Can
do,
you
buddy.
not hit the CS? Holy
Okay, my
fuck.
bad. I was
Where
trying
did
to set
you
it
learn
up for
this
you.
from?
I thought I was setting it up for you. My bad. I won't do that ever again, okay? My bad. You're crushing her in last hits. 31 to 19.
Don't
Good
compliment
job.
me.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, when they come up, I want you to kill them, okay? And
Okay.
then we're gonna kill them, okay? Alright, she's gonna place a trap.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. You're gonna die. Can you hit her one time? It's okay. I'm sorry, my bad. It's okay. Just wait. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna miss anymore, okay? My bad.
I don't really believe you anymore.
Can you... I'm trying really hard right now. Do you have a ward for that bush so we don't get ganked and tilted?
Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
Probably gonna die. Nope. Alright, this is your chance. Do not miss. You how did you miss your E? Like that's what the
I thought she was gonna
thing to
move
land
forward.
on.
Can you just calm down, please?
Oh my-
You're making me really nervous right now, okay?
Well, now you know how I feel whenever I support you.
Okay. You're right, my bad.
I'm just trying to act like you.
Okay, you're right, my bad. I understand now why it's so bad to do it.
Okay. Yeah, we should just leave. You have no mana or health.
Do I make these noises when you throw skill shots? I don't think I do.
You're even worse. You insult me every time I miss it.
Okay.
Lily, where are you even aiming? That's
Let's
not
go
where
right
the
here.
enemy is. You've done that. I have video recording proof of that. You know
Wait,
that,
wait,
right?
no, you're not supposed to show that you're there.
Well, they think you went back, so they think
Okay.
it's a 2v1.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna nail this Q, so...
Please don't miss. You literally have mana for like one combo.
Stand up and scare... Oh, never mind. Listen. Listen. Here.
Are you trolling me?
No. Go.
Why are you making that noise?
I just
I'm
had
still
a,
beating
I
her
had a
in C.
cough.
I'm still
I'm
beating
sorry.
her in C.
You are. You're doing really well. 49 to 35. That's amazing, dude. Keep it up.
Thank- Okay, I have to go in like half an hour. We need to finish this game in half an hour. We can do that, right?
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay.
Not Stin1 here. I don't know why people bully this
Do you
Stin1
enjoy playing
person.
Lux? I'm just curious.
I have lurked chat for a
I
few
don't know, I think
months
she's
now.
okay.
And I have never seen
Okay.
Stin1 do anything bully-worthy. Not Stin1 BTW bonuses meme. Ducker Stin. It was
Alright, I have
actually
a dagger
me, Jen.
above her. So we should win this, right?
Maybe, my dude, yeah. Okay. You ready? Okay, we got both summoners. You can back out. It's okay.
Oh my god.
That was really worth for us, dude.
Oh my god. I hope you die with me. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my
You
god.
tried really hard, though. It was
I
a
tried
really
really
good
hard.
fight.
Okay,
It was
you
a
know what?
really good fight.
We can FF in 12 minutes. I don't
No,
mind.
it's okay. You fought really bravely. That was
No,
really
it's
good.
fine. You don't
Look,
need
I'm
to
not
lie
even
to me
gonna
because
CS all
I
this.
feel
I'm gonna
better.
let this build for you, okay? Because I'm a team player. I could E this. You look right now. Tell me you wouldn't E this wave. You would E it 100%.
Well, you can't like speak hypotheticals. Like you would never know if I would eat it or not. Because
I
I'm not in
know.
that situation,
I know
right?
you
No,
would.
don't.
I've
No,
seen
no,
you in
don't
this
really know me that
situation,
well.
and I know that
You've
you've done it
never-
before.
nope,
I've
nope,
watched you
nope, I
ult my
don't-
creep
I-
waves.
Yeah, right.
I've
uh-huh,
watched you
yeah,
ult my
right.
creep waves. Okay.
Because I really needed to finish that Lich Bait.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, buddy. It's all yours. Take it away. Oh shit.
Oh shit! Holy shit! I'm so sorry. Wow, that was my bad. That was actually my bad. I'm sorry.
Huh.
Sorry, my alarm went off.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens sometimes.
I actually got distracted. That wasn't my fault. Oh shit!
I probably would have went that way, but
Holy crap! I accidentally shot my arrow the other way. Alright, I'm done. You wanna
Okay.
like change accounts? I'll play Lex. You can play Ash.
it's okay.
Hey, no more trolling, okay? I'm gonna actually try hard.
Okay, buddy.
Your tone says you don't believe me, but
I
it's
do
okay.
believe
I
you.
shall prove it to you by the power of my gameplay.
Okay. I'm
I
excited.
appreciate how you got that cannon minion, so at least it's not wasted on anyone. Good job.
Thanks, buddy.
She's only 2 kills ahead. Holy shit.
Hey, I'm really curious. Do you think you accidentally hit your R here? Because you didn't have
If
a
you're
finger
gonna make a
dedicated to
3-finger joke, I'm actually gonna leave the game.
Okay,
like, I've
I'm
never
just
left
kidding.
the
Never
game
mind.
before,
Okay,
and I
okay.
would actually leave the
My
game.
bad. I was totally just kidding.
When you shot that Q there, was it a 4-finger play?
Wow, that was actually really good. Oh my god.
Do you have flash?
Oh my gosh. I don't have flash.
Okay.
If you can distract her for like 7 seconds. Oh no!
I'm gonna die. The important thing is that we tried. So, I'm just curious, okay? There's no right or wrong in League. Everything is equally permissible. But why did you go up here instead of walking with me?
It's fine.
Okay.
She condemned me.
Okay. We were just wondering.
It's fine.
You're still out CSing her, dude. That's really good. Here, have a shield.
Give me your fucking pity shield.
It's not a pity shield, okay?
It's a pity shield. I know because I played Lux and I've done that too. It's like you want to act like you're helping, so you shoot out a shield that does absolutely nothing. Like, I've done that a lot. Like, you're doing it again.
I'm not.
Like, hoping you rack up assists so at the end of the game you can be like, see, look, I was useful.
That's pretty strange coming from somebody who's talking to a support with 2 kills while they have 2 assists, but...
Are you shit-talking me? Wow, nice aim.
I mean, I got her. Oh, you thought that was missing, didn't you? Okay, listen, if you want to push this shit, I'm ready to go.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, we should probably ward a little. That's okay, dude. It's alright. Take a deep breath. You're okay.
Kayla has 5 kills.
It's okay. Shh. Take a deep breath. She's a really bad
I'm
character,
so
okay?
stressed right now.
Don't be stressed. You had your coffee. You shouldn't be stressed at all, right?
No, the coffee makes me really jittery, nervous, and anxious.
Oh, well, this is why we drink hot chocolate instead of coffee, then.
Hot chocolate has so much sugar though.
Dude,
it's so
coffee.
bad for you,
What
too.
kind of mocha
Coffee-
choco latte espresso thing did you get?
No, it's actually black coffee.
Oh, why not just eat like a caffeine pill or something then?
Cause I like the smell of coffee. It makes me feel more adult, you know? Like drinking black coffee when you wake up. I don't know.
Okay. You ready? Go, go, go. You got her. Nice job. Keep going. Do you have an ult? Nope, it's
No.
okay. Just keep slowing her down. Nice job. Look,
Wow,
double
you did
kill.
it.
2 kills. And they were ahead of us. If you can kill them in these situations, you'll always be able to kill them, dude.
There's
Let's go up here. Let's
no,
go mess them
I'm
up, dude.
not doing this.
Okay. Well, here, come push the turret. You can get some good damage on it. Here, I'll weaken these minions for you. Sorry, I messed that one up for you. 100%. Yo.
No problem.
Oh, he should have just waited in there. Okay, get ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready for it.
Stand up
But
here.
you
They're
did-
when they walk back to lane, we're gonna gank them. Get ready. Dude, throw a tornado over there and ult them. Yasuo! You ready? Oh, that was a lot of missed abilities.
Did you waste your flash on that?
No. Why would I ever waste my flash? Why me, though? How did I draw turret aggro from that?
Oh god.
You guys are gonna win that fight, okay? For sure. Wow, buddy, great positioning. Oh, just dodge his Q, okay? Keep attacking him. Oh, you're okay, dude. Nice run. Oh,
Hello?
it was close.
Oh my god.
Okay.
How do you
It's
get
Lee Sin.
quadra-
It doesn't matter. He doesn't scale. He's shit. You autoed Lee before the... Oh, come on. Does that count? Alright.
Opportunity to shine even brighter.
You know,
What?
I need more coffee. It's so funny, like, before I started League of Legends, right? This game, I was in a relatively good mood, you know, all chipper, happy, you know, very nice. Now I just feel stressed now.
If there's a
Every time I
recreational
play League of
activity
Legends,
that you take place in that puts you in a bad mood, that's the sign of an addiction. Are you okay?
I'm not addicted to League.
Oh.
I'm not.
Just
I
to
can
playing
stop
with your
whenever I
just
want
to playing
to.
with your good duo buddy, huh?
Well,
That's
you're not
adorable.
very good,
Thanks.
so you wouldn't be a good
Good, like
buddy.
good friend, I mean, okay?
Oh, okay, sorry. I
Hey, can you come over
misinterpreted
here? Oh, but you admit that? That's cute. Alright, come over here.
I guess you can take what you can get. Arrows up in 25. Can you not miss your skill shots?
Okay, buddy.
I just feel like our chances of winning like a team fight
Okay,
is you not
she's gonna try to
missing a
bait you,
skill
but they
shot.
don't realize that we're getting reverse baited, okay? Get ready. We're gonna bait them, okay? Back up like you're scared! Okay, get ready. There you go, keep going. Good job.
I think she knows.
Oh no, definitely not. Yeah, they probably want mid actually. Oh, get ready! Oh,
Oh
my god!
my
Run this way! Run this way! Keep running! Run this way!
Oh!
Just fight her!
God!
Yeah, you got her. You got. Why are you running? Listen, these Qs they move pretty slow on this character, alright? I have a newfound respect for Lux players, alright?
So easy to land.
These are
I'm
some
not
slow moving projectiles, alright? Just chill out.
If you hits 2 people, you know that, right?
What?
If you hits 2 targets, you know that, right?
Really? I didn't know.
You can. You're going for a minion, when in fact you're going for the champion right behind the minion, it usually gets them.
Oh, okay.
The more you know.
I'll remember that for next time. Thanks, buddy.
Alright. I don't think remembering it will help you hit any more keys, but
Okay.
if I hit this arrow, you're gonna be nice to me for the rest of my life. My life. Until I'm dead.
Okay, sure thing, dude. Sure thing.
Oh! I actually hit someone! Okay, you just said your thing, though. You're gonna be nice to me for the rest of my life, then. Oh, this is great. I always make bad decisions.
Okay. Let me hit this trap for you. Oh, there you go, buddy. Oh, look, I hit one. Did you see it?
You hit her!
Thank you.
And you got the blue buff! Good job!
Thanks.
Wow, Lux with blue buff? Now you can spam your spells without fear of running out of mana.
Thank you.
Alright, you know, we can't hit all of them, okay? Just
I'm
don't
just
chill.
zoning. Oh, we got a dude behind us.
God,
Be
God,
careful.
God.
Why are you guys on different targets? Yasuo. Oh my god, he has Down syndrome.
Did she just get a pentakill?
No.
No.
Don't worry, Caitlyn doesn't scale.
No.
That's a shit hero.
What? Killing scales.
Oh no, she's really bad.
Shut down.
I watched some of your old Monday Mail vids. Do you still have the same stance on LASIK? I'll probably get it someday. I'm just a big baby. But someday I'll probably get it.
You know we have a PO box now.
Who's we?
Okay.
What,
I can't
wait,
wait to read all the fan mails.
Oh. Aw.
Do you ever get like... Oh my god!
Nice flash, dude.
Holy shit.
Wow, good reactions. Those were diamond,
Thank you.
diamond level reactions right there.
I'm like Korean. It flowed, you know, the Korean blood flowed inside me, you know?
Wow.
I shook hands with Faker once, 3 years ago.
You wait, you what? What did Faker?
I shook hands with Faker 3 years ago at MSI.
Wow, that's awesome.
I really, really, really didn't want to wash that hand for the rest of my life, but I have to, eventually. And that actually makes me feel bad when people are like, oh, Koreans are so good at League of Legends, because then I look up myself and I just wonder what went wrong.
Well, hey, Platinum 5 or whatever is still pretty good, right? Can you stop passive-aggressively shooting at me, please?
I just wondered if that worked on you, because it works on me. Like, whenever someone shoots skill shots at me, even if they're on my team, I, like, stop my back because I get scared.
Oh. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna serve up 1 Q here, okay?
Alright. It's okay. It's pretty hard to land if you
Listen,
lost
I was
me
just
at
trying to
first.
zone, okay? That's what I do. Oh, that thing is dead. Okay. Hey, do you want to come over here?
Wait, why is he asking for assistance? Rico? He can clear that on
He's
his own,
fine.
right?
Yeah. Let's go get this, let's go up here, okay?
If you land the Q, she's dead.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, fuck, 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 fuck!
Oh no! That was so tragic! Oh no!
Oh, man. It's really unfortunate.
That was pretty unfortunate.
This Caitlin's really fat.
It's alright, Caitlyn falls off really hard. We're okay.
I don't know about that.
Well, you know.
Don't 80 carries with long ranges carry late game, right?
Nah.
That's why Twitch is so good. Just
No one
honor
has a longer
Kings.
range than Lux, okay? So we're fine.
Does it bother you that your pointer finger is perpetually on R, but the cooldown isn't that short? So
No,
it's
because
just like me
this is how I rest my hand
now
naturally on the
R key for no
keyboard.
reason. That's just so. I'm sorry, just pointing it out. It's just kind of weird for me. Sorry, just no offense, you know.
Oh my god! Okay. Why aren't you over here helping me? Really. I just need you to support me
so
with my
funny.
decisions. I need you to come over here. I need you to shoot at people.
I love.
I'm
is
legitimately
that a
getting
new
really
tactic?
tilted. When you laugh like that, it actually
when
really
you
tilts me,
queue
okay?
between the enemies.
I'm gonna
It's
fucking
cute,
kill you the
isn't
next
it?
time I
Like,
see you.
it's so
It's gonna be fucking horrible. Your fans are gonna
Holy
make
shit, that's
videos
so
about how sad
funny.
they are.
It's
All of
probably
your
'cause
little
you're paying
fanboys
kind
that
of
write on
legal-
your YouTube comments are like, why do you play Destiny so mean? They're gonna be like, I knew we were right now that they found your body decapitated and cut
You
up.
probably don't even do it intentionally. If you're
I'm gonna like hang your limbs up in the background of Pokey's stream. People are gonna see it every time they turn it on. Your leg is just gonna be fucking hanging there all bloodied and disembodied.
This is why my viewers don't like these tweeting.
Are you okay there, buddy? Here, have a shield.
No, don't give me your pity shield, okay? We talked about this. Alright. I'm gonna shoot an arrow, okay?
Okay, I'll be ready to back it up. Wait, no, wait, not from there. Yeah, shoot it. Oh my god, shoot it.
job.
Good job. Nice arrow, Lily.
Thanks. That narrowly missed. I'm so hilarious and witty. Holy shit, I should make videos. I stream.
Wow, good job, guys. How much longer do you have?
Longer to. Oh shit. Oh fuck. 13 minutes. Can we?
All
I
right,
actually
well,
need
let's
to go
go.
like in 13 minutes.
Yeah, let's go, dude.
Like I'm not joking. Like I need to go in 13 minutes.
Okay, right here, okay?
I was so close.
It
At
would have
least
hit,
you aimed
though.
it the right direction this time. Like, that's a
Thanks.
step up from hitting between the champions.
Thanks.
No problem. What are you doing? Are you going in?
Well, we have to. You have to leave soon, so yeah. I landed
Alright,
that one. Did you? What? Where's my congratulations?
I'm not gonna congratulate you for something you should be doing. Fuck!
If I land this alt, what do I get?
Well, you didn't wait for me. To
Well, yeah, cause you know you're so bad.
I was
Dude,
trying to
I
think
got
of
both of them.
I
I'm
was
so
trying
good.
I was trying to think of something to give you actually.
Oh my god. You're gonna kill that.
Yo, there are 3 people on me. Okay, like, what the heck? Where are you? What are you doing? Oh, you're dead.
Yeah. I can only make so many amazing plays before my battery runs out, you know?
Your battery runs out pretty fast.
Okay.
What do you suggest I get on Ash next?
Good.
What?
What? Did my mic cut out?
Yeah, I did actually. What item?
I said
should
Phantom
get?
Dancer. Phantom
Okay.
Dancer.
Sorry, didn't sound like. You think with all that debating you'd learn to enunciate properly?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you respawn. Go kill someone.
Alright, let's go up here, okay?
Here, looks. Stealing Baron is like one of the basics. You should be able to do this if they're doing it.
You're right.
If they're not doing it, thank God you don't have to look stupid on stream.
Jesus. Yasuo!
I'm gonna do it.
Oh my god, where did that thing come from? Just...
Wait, what?
Oh my god, I don't know, dude. That's what. There. That's what. Teemo. You have 10 minutes, my dude.
Fuck.
You see how I got that, Drake? That's what I'm gonna do to Baron.
Okay. I believe you.
can smile. You can be the light.
I'm like, no.
Oh my god, I should have ulted earlier. Wow, really good arrow, Lily. Keep going, push him. Yep, keep going.
How did I die?
How did I die? That's alright, they're getting her now. Ooh.
Alright, I'll take it.
Your ult procs your passive, Mark? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought I needed to auto then ult. Thank you.
Wait, are you serious?
I was talking to my chat, okay?
All her attacks proc her passive. How did you not notice this?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Why the hell does your bot say lolly P2? I'm just curious.
I don't
Did you
know.
do that?
No, there's people
You
in my chat that
probably
control
did
it.
that.
Do you read Twitch chat? What a
I would
mistake.
appreciate-
Don't ever read Twitch chat. What's
I
going on in
rarely
here?
do, but the one time I glance at it, I see lolly Pichu from
Well.
Destiny bot.
Oh, here's some
I would
good comments.
appreciate it if you
Happiest feet.
changed it.
Her voice is cancer. Wow. This is why I don't read Twitch chat. You know that the reason why her voice is like that is because she actually had cancer, right? When they biopsied her fucking lymph nodes in her throat, it fucked her voice up. How do you feel now, dude? I got your back, buddy. Don't worry.
I hate you. Listen, even if I did have cancer, they
Yeah.
would still say my voice is cancer.
Oh.
Even if I cured cancer.
Shine with me.
Your voice might do some things, but curing cancer is definitely not one of them. Okay. Hey.
Yeah, it causes it.
Yeah, probably. Where are you at? Oh.
Dying.
Let's go, dudes. Look, I hit her. Okay.
The superior tactic is to never give up.
Okay, we've got 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Fuck.
Alright, it's okay.
I'm gonna get.
Wait, are they doing that?
Yes. They just did it.
Okay, we can kill. Go get her. You can do it. You can do it. You can do
I
it. You can.
can't.
You can. You can.
Alright, alright, alright.
Yep. You got her, dude.
Oh, you can do it!
I know. Oh no, why did...
Oh,
Oh,
you,
fuck, okay, I just ran away.
You get the queue between the champions
Please,
again.
please.
That was the 5th time I've witnessed that. I've never seen anyone do it this much.
Okay.
Oh, that'll help you learn your cues for next time, because now you know you just have to do it more left or right.
Thanks.
Gotta look at the silver lining, right?
I don't have dark secrets. I have bright ones.
Okay. 5 minutes. We need to push mid and end this game, okay? Is this like a hard limit? Do you have like a meeting or some shit, or are you like...
What's a meeting, yeah?
Oh,
Well, it's like a lesson, more like.
a lesson?
Yeah, voice lesson.
Oh, finally.
Via Skype.
Finally.
Whoa, finally? What do you mean, finally?
You're finally getting it
I'm
addressed.
working on my animation demo reel, right? And we're working on little boy voices. I figured I just have to imitate you.
Okay, buddy. And so this is your prep work for your lesson today?
Yeah, I guess, sure. Oh, what's Steven saying? This is. Oh god, I'm so good! Did you see that? Holy shit, she had no chance! Am I doing it? That's what you
Yeah,
do every
good
time
job,
you get like
dude. Nice
one
job.
easy fucking kill. It's like the kill is handed to you on a silver platter and you're like, oh my god, I'm such a fucking god!
Okay.
Oh, that kind of boosted my self-confidence a little bit. I can kind of tell why you do that now.
Wow, that's nice.
It's like a fake it till you make it sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, maybe
I guess
a little
it kind
bit.
of does work.
You boost your self-confidence a little bit more, you'll hit 0 soon.
Okay.
Ready? Watch this. I swear to God, I'm gonna
Okay.
if I land this kill, what do I get? Oh, I landed it! Are you okay, buddy?
I'm not okay, shut up.
Do we just get Infernal? Okay. We have to tell the team that we have to end the game in like 5 minutes. Or in
Took on
like 2
3
minutes.
now. Alright, let's push and win. Yasuo! Oh, that was really good, buddy. Oh no, wait, she didn't die. Oh god. Took on 2 minutes. Damn.
Well, looks like the game's gonna be over by then, so.
One more fight, okay? Just
Okay.
push me. But I'm not gonna say I need to go in 2 minutes in the chat, because they're gonna be like... mad. Don't you type anything. You're typing something. Oh my god, I knew you were... You're such a good friend, taking the fall for me, thanks.
There you go. Nice, nice. Do you have
Oh
an
my
arrow?
god.
You're okay.
No, I just used... How unfortunate.
Oh, I saved Timo's life with my thing, but it doesn't even matter. Keep going, keep going. Oh my god, there we go, there we go. Inhib, 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 inhib.
Let's end. Can we end? I don't think we can end. Fuck.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I didn't ask for a shield. You didn't have to shield me. No one said you had to shield me, okay?
Friends do things without being asked for other friends, okay? We've got pressure. What the fuck? Why does Galio do so much damage
You'll get
now?
it next time.
Can you chill?
I'm trying to be nice, okay?
What? His Windwall stops her ult? Really?
Fuck it. Oh my god, it's 3. No! I'm gonna do crazy shit.
Wait, we haven't been already? Nope. We
We
need
can, like-
pressure. We need pressure. Look, look, look. Yasuo's got pressure bot. Let's put pressure mid.
Okay.
Watch this. Watch this. See how I baited the least in over here?
Holy fuck! Okay, there was an effort. There was an effort.
There was an
I
effort.
think there was an effort, and it didn't quite work out. Alright, can we just stop? Someone say yes. Please,
I
someone
voted
say
yes,
I need,
so-
I need to go to the bathroom. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This is gonna be one of those games where they don't vote yes, right? What did I do to deserve this? Oh no.
Message your voice, dude, and tell her you're in a meeting that's running a little bit late, but you're on your way back right now, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such bad timing. I have to go to the bathroom, too.
You
Ugh.
can hold it. You're an adult, okay?
Oh my god!
You'll be okay.
My bladder!
It's okay.
They call me Lily Pichu for a reason. Holy shit, that was bad. I'm sorry.
Holy shit. I think for our, I can't even, never mind.
Yeah, get blue, get blue. Okay, you have blue. Carry us.
We gotta do this, dude.
Alright.
If you can smile.
You have a Lich Bane. Why do you have a Lich Bane?
I don't know, because I auto attack, do damage. We need to fucking Frank, dude.
We have Baron. Our
Who
team does
cares?
not.
You wanna wait the 5 minutes for Baron to end?
No. I'm just stating the obvious.
Okay.
Alright. Try. Wait, she had the QSS shit. She just. Oh my god.
Nope.
Nice.
It was nice. Okay, this is where we push to end. You have an arrow? Oh, you're an arrow. Yeah, you're right. Oh,
It
Caitlyn
was
flashed. She flashed.
That's why I said it was close.
Okay, it wasn't close. It was a success. I got her to use her flash. Okay. Wow, is that the voice you're working on for today? Oh. Great positioning, Lily. You're staying alive real long. You gotta kill that. You gotta kill Lee Sin. You can do it. Okay.
Oh my god. Life is suffering. You think she sees me here? You think this is worth it? This is worth it. I'm gonna be really, really sad.
Is that different than how you normally are?
What? You shit talking me?
No.
Like, oh my god.
Alright, I think it's over, dude. Look, you go to your voice lesson. Don't let her kill you. Oh, nice jump.
You know, I'm not gonna give her the satisfaction of killing me.
Okay, but you can get the satisfaction of killing them.
Alright.
Well, hey, thanks for the buddy. I had a lot of fun. Okay, my dude. Thanks for the game. Hey, good luck with the bathroom. Good luck with your voice lessons. Okay, dude.
Just be mean, I guess. This is
I'm
weird.
being nice.
Not be nice anymore.
I'm
Goodbye,
gonna honor you. Have fun. Goodbye, buddy. All right, guys. I love you very much. Let's level up Wander. Oh, we can do that when I get back. I have to go eat. Dude, this picture. It's so good. Alright. I'm hungry. Would I ever consider dating ContraPoints? I don't know. I don't know, like, I don't know her on like a personal level, maybe? That's not what the schedule says. Oh yeah, I said I'm not dating anymore, actually. Yeah, you guys are supposed to hold me to that, okay? I'm not dating for the rest of my life. We've sworn it all off. You're right. My bad. I forgot. Could you handle the fact that you're a manlet and she's like 6'2"? I really don't care if the other person is taller than me. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. Okay. Am I close? How can I see like my thing? I'm at level 27. This account is almost a 30. Profile? Oh fuck.
MMR by country controlled for by collection method and time.
The Lancet. What is this? Is this a good website or? Okay, thank you for this. It's a UK top tier medical journal. Oh, I've never heard of it before. The Lancet. I'll remember that. With download speeds like this, it must be a real scientific site. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna go eat shit and I'll be back. What can we do tonight? I could continue leveling this account to 30. Whoa, VIP points. Whoa. Or we could do research to redebate this guy. I don't know if we want to do that on stream again. It's gonna be really boring. Or more PUBG with Mr. Mutin, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Stay safe. Destiny 2 is apparently really shit. Everybody said really bad things about it, so I don't know if when I polled my Twitter audience to see if I should download it, and everybody said no, so.
Trying to be those DPS.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Is he being ironic? I can't even tell, actually. I can't tell. Wait, is this guy real? He's got to be shit posting. Gender and race roles are real. If I had to scam someone over the phone, I'd call my Nigerian friends. Holy shit. Wait, what is this reference to? Am I retarded? I don't get it. Does everybody know what this means and I don't? Oh, that's Mecca. The most holy shit in Islam? Fuck Islam, dude. Reverse 9/11? Is that what it would be called? Every Muslim prays towards Mecca. What about if you're on like the line? Like if you're like around the world, do they have like it set up like exactly which direction you're supposed to face? Do you think people fight over it? Because like once you cross like the halfway point, you'd have to pray the other way. What is it supposed to be? A giant box? I don't know. I like it. It kind of looks like shit I would build in Minecraft. That's usually what I would build, just like big boxes of shit. Because I have no eye for creativity.
Few 4 months would you ever play this? Also maybe this month y'all notice me.
Escapes. Oh, escape from Tarkov? Maybe, but probably not. But I noticed you. BSK sale, everybody. Didn't you say that splitting off streams is bad? Yeah, but I'm fucking hungry. I have to eat. Fuck you, dude. Okay, 100 or less. Did we host a guy or girl last time? I don't remember. Rengoland. Diamond 3 solo queue. Just keep the stream running? Oh, I want to go to the Indian place. Fuck you, dude. I want some good ass shit. I no longer have anyone to cook me, so my life's gonna spiral out of control like DSP. Training Aslan to bring you food? God, these pre-rolls are so cancerous. Holy shit. Bud Light games. Yeah. Oh my god, this guy's room is so orange. I love it. Oh my god, is this the Dragon Force people or whatever? Oh, he's not English. El General. Oh. Challenger, mid, smurfing, and master. That sounds English. Oh, but he has no webcam. Fuck him. Miss Amethyst, psychology. Is this English? Nope. Solid Q Smurf. SR subs. Is she English? Or he? She? Soy K. No. Never mind. Wow. Language. Oh, thank you. Fuck. English. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, 100 or less. Let's try this again. Westrise. No. Erisec. Yordle. Connoisseur. He has music videos playing in his...
What up, dog? Why you give me?
You've hosted this guy like 5 times? Wait, have I really? I don't know who I haven't hosted before. Stress Monster. Ask them how many fingers they play
Hope
with.
you're doing good. Thank you for the resubscription.
British. Golden glue. Got my phone stolen.
Mine's in a good spot.
Okay, I'll host a British call. I'm just kidding. I don't really hate you guys. Okay, I'll be back in like an hour or two, however long it takes. Stay safe. Stay comfy. I'll see you guys in a bit. Host Dark Side Phil? Wait, I'm not going to, but I'll be back later.